really wanna get to this guy. Yes, go out tonight, I just might. Yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy. Yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. What's up, tribe? We are here. We are talking about basketball wives today, and I'm excited. If y'all are new to this channel, y'all know. If y'all new to the channel, y'all don't know. If you are not new to me, you know that Basketball Wives was one of my favorite shows. And so there's been so many things that are coming up. And I want to talk about it because there's some things to talk about. First of all, if you don't know, I love me some Brandi Maxiell. I love me some Brandi Maxiell, and she's back. And so I'm excited, y'all. I seen some reports today, and I want to talk about see what you guys think. Because I am super excited that Brandi is back. And there's some things that are happening, and we're going to talk about it in a minute. But I want to talk with you guys first. So we're going to do that. Turn the volume down on my phone. What's going on, Sheila? And hey, handsome from Catherine Stanford. While I go through the business part, let me know in the chat where you guys are logging in from. And while you're doing that, if you guys want to join my crew, you know what to do. And if you want to join my tribe, stand by my side, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notification buttons. When you hit the notification button, make sure you turn them on all so that you get all the notifications if YouTube decides to send them to you. Also, like the video, share the video. Comment below if you are logging on after this is over. If you're in the chat, I want to hear what you want to say. So comment in the chat. You know I love reading the comments in the chat. I'm still salty about how the show operates. Well, let's talk about it in a minute. Let's talk about it. I'm excited, y'all. I love Basketball Wives. And I know that a lot of people think that Basketball Wives is problematic, but it's the ratchetness in me from Basketball Wives, and that's all that it is. Counted to my head and not my heart. I just love the ratchetness of it all. So that's why I love this show. And Brandi Maxiell is back, and I am excited. I think Brandi Maxiell is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. I love everything about Brandi. So I'm glad she's back. And there's some things going on, so I want to talk about it with you guys. Hello, beautiful people, and make sure you say hello to all your tribe members because we're all here. So debonair, so debonair. I love that song. y'all have to understand. I've had this song for about 12 years, so it's actually a whole song. Maybe I will post that. It's a full song, so maybe I'll post that. I love Brandi and Malaysia. I do too. Oh my God. Yo, when the show airs August with the Shade, please be here because we have to talk about this together. New Jersey, okay, DC, we're getting some love. Iowa, Maine, DC, Fort Lauderdale. Miss Fort Lauderdale. Naperville, Illinois. Hey, tribe, hit that like button. Yes, please hit that like button. Illinois, Vancouver, Canada. What's up, Canada? What's up? We are up in here tonight. Yes, please come in the room. Tell everybody to come in the room. Nebraska, Massachusetts. We got California, Hollywood. What's up? I was about to say, when I saw Hollywood, I was about to say Florida. How do you become a member? Give me 1 second. Because if you're not logged in from a phone, I should tag this every time, but I always forget about it. Give me 1 second because y'all ask this almost every single time. And I always forget to tag this in here, but it's like if you're not on a computer, a lot of times it doesn't show up on phone. I don't know if it does for Android people. So if you have an Android in the chat, let us know. But let me go backstage real quick and pull it up. Oh, they added something else. Wait. Invite viewers to join your channel. Share your members only videos. Okay. All right. I am posting it now, and I'm gonna tag it because I think you can click that link from the chat. Oh, you can. But I'm gonna tag it. I'm gonna pin it. Not tag it. Pin it. Marcella, I love using the emojis. I never get to see them on StreamYard because they don't show us what it just shows like a bunch of like links or something. So yeah, you can become a member. I tagged it in. I pinned it at the top of the chat. Did Malaysia and Brandi call out? We about to talk about this. Love your intro. Thank you. I know that's why I'm going to still watch all the reviews. And I think that this is going to be a really good season. That's why I stopped watching. Okay. Because of Brandi Maxiell? Because if so, we see each other. I love Brandi. Maybe I'll watch now that she's back. Yes, watch. I love Duffy. I wasn't a big fan of Duffy's at all. But I mean, she's back too. So, hey, y'all, I am a little. Okay, you are a little bit. Okay. North Carolina, I won't watch, but I will be president for the reviews. Okay. What's up, Nakia? Hey, baby daddy, what's up? Hey, so Debonair, Ohio in the house. That's where I'm from. So I have to definitely give you so much love because that's where I'm from. Minneapolis in the building. We got Oklahoma, Texas. You're not late. You are on time. What's up, boo? I might call you up here in a minute. I don't watch these hosts, but no more. But I'm here. Okay. Hey, I'm from New Orleans. Princess, they're giving you love. Hello, so Debonair and everyone in the chat. NYC. What's going on? To the desktop. Yeah. I was explaining that, but some on the phone it doesn't show, and I don't think when y'all post those links in the chat that they can click on them. Hello, everyone. What's up, Shrink and Sharon? I saved your number today, so I got you. Give me some time, but I'm gonna call you. Princess, become a member. Please become a member. All right, this is getting to be a lot. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, so Debonair, your channel, and BBW watching from ATL. What's up? You see, I got my hat on. All right, so let's get into this. So I didn't get a chance to really update about Basketball Wives. I know that Kristen left. I was really sad about Kristen leaving. I love Kristen. Oh, and at the end of this, y'all, I got some other gifts. So I'm gonna do those at the end of this. So if you sent one, stick around because I'm going to open those up at the end of this. I loved Kristen, and I know people didn't like her, and there was all these things going on, but I love Kristen. I was really sad she left because I felt like because Evelyn left, maybe she'll be able to get a little bit more time to be herself so that y'all can see her. I just love Kristen. I loved her. So I was really sad that she left. So that you and the rest of the All-Stars, as Princess refers to you all, have really elevated your game this week. Amazing shows. Thank you. Marcella is so dope and funny, and I love her. She was just over here the other day. Thank you, New Year's Bay, for the super chat. Did y'all didn't like? See, I didn't like Kristen. Did y'all like in the chat? Did y'all like Kristen? You like Kristen? Okay. Jennifer is sexy to me. Listen. I love Jennifer too. I love Jennifer. I love Kristen, and I love Brandi Maxiell. Those are my top 3 favorite basketball wives. I love all 3 of them. I'm gonna need you to start wearing and promoting your merch on the lives. I'm actually ordered the stuff, and I'm waiting on them to send it to me. That's the only reason why I don't have it on. But I made that stuff, and then I posted on the channel the day that I made it. So I'm waiting on them to send it to me. I just want to be in the okay. Yeah, as soon as they send it to me, I'm definitely gonna be wearing it. And then I read that one already. PA in the house. Hey, my brother lives in PA. And he has a restaurant there. I gotta keep looking this up. Hold on, give me 1 second, because I'm gonna tell you. It's called Gavin's. Make sure you check this out while you're that light's in the way. Check this out. And if you need the address, I will let you know what it is. But my brother lives there. There is the link. Okay, yeah, the link is in there. Okay, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm getting no, nah. Hey, boo. Yes, I did. She was okay. Kristen is a no for me. My fave was Tammy. I liked Tammy until she started like walking off every time. I'm like, girl, get your ass off the show. What's up, Marcella? No, I didn't like you. Didn't like Kristen either. Why? I loved her. I love her so much. She faded after a while. Don't like Jen at all. Really? Malaysia. I love Malaysia too. That's what Princess. Like this video. Thank you, Boo, for being here. Thank you. She played up Evelyn and Shawnee. I love Brandi though. Okay, we'll talk about it. I wish Jackie would leave for a season. Jackie can never leave. If Evelyn, Tammy, Shawnee, any of the OG Malaysia OGs leave, Jackie can never leave. And they brought back Jackie's team, which is what I want to talk about today. I can't stand. Why don't y'all like her? Mace Marl, thank you for the super chat. I love Jen as well. Yes, I love Jen. What's up, Rick? So fab or so dead? Now I know what you were saying. Okay, so let's talk about this. Oh, wait, I got another super chat. Wait. Bayou Girl, thank you so much for the super sticker. So let's talk about this. So in the news, they are saying that Brandi and Malaysia are not friends anymore. In the chat, and they're saying that they don't know why, but in the chat, do y'all know why? Because I know why. I'm a huge follower of the show. It's very obvious. And I don't know why they're saying that they don't know why. If Jackie leaves, I may not watch. Me either. Jackie can never leave ever. Jackie needs to live there. Essence 818, what's up? Kristen pooped on a family to be down with the It Girls. I don't think that she did that. OG exposed that. That was not Kristen. Yep, I'm a fan. Okay, we are doing this then. We're doing this. So I don't watch the show, just here to support. Thank you so much. I love the show. They've been friends for years. I'm not sure I believe it. I think if they're really not, I can tell you guys why. Well, Brandi and Malaysia are broke up. Yes, that's what's in the news. Jackie's the only reason why I watch. Jackie is a whole mess. That time that who did that party? Oh, Angel Brinks, who was back. did that party and her alcohol wasn't on the tables. Jackie was a mess, and I loved it. Even though it was horrible, but I loved it. I need Jackie. Oh, wait. I need Jackie on the show. Yes, we need Jackie. Kristen did. She is pretty, and that is it. I love seeing her every single week. I loved it. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I think that they're having a problem in their relationship. One, the Duffy situation, which is why I'm probably not too I don't have a lot of favor with Duffy at all. Malaysia kept trying to tell her to stop. I think it's a storyline, mysteriously. The besties again by the end of the season. I think that's gonna happen too. Yes, that dress she had on, the ones that I posted up, Brandi is like a glamazon to me. She's like, oh my, I love her. What's up, got to say? I'm new here. Well, welcome. We love you being over here. Hopefully you stay. Brandy's like a glamazon to me. She is so beautiful. She has those long legs. She's always looking amazing. She's been through some things, and I love Brandi. She's just beautiful to me, and like I would love to be her friend in real life. But they're definitely not friends because one, of the Duffy situation. Two, when Malaysia stayed on Basketball Wives and Brandi got kicked off, Malaysia didn't leave with her. I think Brandi had an issue with that. And then Malaysia befriended them. And as a friend, your friend should not be befriending people who are cutting the bag, as they're saying these days, or just they don't like you. Brandi has a real reason to not like her. And hopefully they get it fixed, because I love Malaysia and Brandi's friendship. I like Brandi's sophisticated ways, or maybe she just bougie. Either way, they said that Jennifer was bougie when they first met her. Who said that? Oh, that Kenyan girl that Evelyn fought. They're definitely beefing because of that. I don't think there's nothing else, because before that they were friends. We never heard of their friendship after that. So it has to be that. Thank you for subscribing. And welcome to the tribe. Duffy and Tammy fighting was the best. It was because I love the fact that Duffy stood up to Tammy, because Tammy was the hardest one. I'm not a really big fan. I don't think I'm a fan at all of Duffy, but I love that she stood up to Tammy, because I think that she thought about what she told Tammy and was like, nah, I don't really feel like that. And she told her, and I loved it. Malaysia has definitely changed for the worse, in my opinion. She has, when she decided to be friends with them, because the one thing I loved about her when they had the season when Brandi left, and when Brandi left and Malaysia came out to Jackie's car and she said, I am never a plus one, I am the one. That tagline should have went everywhere, because Malaysia, I was like, that's a real friend. And then she started befriending them, and then this kind of got weird. Hey, yes, thank y'all. Make sure y'all welcome everybody that comes over here to the tribe. Thank you for that, Rick. I didn't like Brandi originally, but I started softening up when her grandma died. I think it was her grandma. Then I started liking her after she was on Ianla. I liked her because she had a story. She had a real story with her cancer thing, and I hated that. I believe it was Drea that was making fun of it, like, girl, you ain't got no real story. I loved her even more because of that, because that was a real actual storyline that people could have learned something from. And Drea hated on her because she just wanted to be, I don't even know what Drea was doing. Duffy, a Virgo. Oh, is she? Hopefully she's like an August Virgo. She wasn't having that bullying ish. Hopefully she's an August Virgo, because I didn't really, and maybe because at that time I was a big fan of Tammy. So I'm hoping this season I can get to like her. And now that you tell me she's a Virgo, I'm gonna work really hard on it. But I didn't like her. I feel like she tried to enforce herself on Malaysia and Brandi's friendship. And Malaysia, does anybody who has friends or that are friends with someone, you don't always have to be friends with them. And I feel like she forced herself on Malaysia, and Malaysia didn't have to be a friend to her. So I didn't like that. If I was Jackie, I honestly would never be cool with Malaysia again. Why? What about Evelyn's friend? She's not coming back. Phoebe. I didn't like her either. I didn't like her. She didn't have anything. I was surprised she came back for another season, or for that little thing that they did for that we just watched. I didn't like her. I don't know what's going on, but I'm Team Brandi no matter what. Yes, we on this channel. I love the people that keep saying this. Got people on the other space didn't like Brandi. I have always loved Brandi. I'm Team Brandi all day, and I'm glad she's back. I'm so glad she's back. Malaysia was there for Brandi when she caught COVID. She made a heartfelt post. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so maybe it's fake then. I don't know. But you know what? They need a bigger storyline. And everything that's been happening after Brandi left, especially with the OG stuff, they need a shakeup. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Malaysia brought Brandi to dinner one night, and Shawnee had a fit. I forgot what season it was. Yeah, and then that's when Evelyn came back. And Tammy, Evelyn, even though Tammy and Evelyn aren't friends, that storyline was so fake. But they weren't friends. But because of Tammy, Shawnee, Evelyn, and Tammy all walked out of that dinner. So yeah, that's why that storyline was so fake to me. I'm like, if we gonna watch fake storylines, then Brandi and Malaysia making up not being friends could definitely be a storyline. June's Place, thank you for the super chat. I'm surprised because Brandi spoke positive and stood up for Malaysia when people were saying Malaysia changed. And Malaysia always rolled for Brandi too. Like they back and forth, they supported the hell out of each other. So it doesn't make sense. But I can see Brandi being mad at her because when they kicked Brandi off that show, Malaysia stayed and she befriended the women who took her off that show because Tammy and Shawnee didn't like her. And then Malaysia befriended them. So I wonder, can I pull up this? Because I see some people doing this. Give me 1 second. Share screen. Chrome tab. Oh, maybe I got to pull it up first. So while I'm talking, I seen something. And it was, what was it though? I don't lost track of mine. Then I got to do something else. When she changed. I forgot what I was about to look up. Brandi shouldn't be mad for Malaysia staying. Malaysia was one who got Brandi the job. Malaysia's a mother first. Yeah, but that's still not, that doesn't change how Brandi feels though. Yeah, I forgot Dre coming for Brandi. Yeah, the girls that's on here this season now came for her. British and what's the other one? Wasn't it Brooke and British? Remind me, because I don't know if I can remember, but I think it was Brooke and British. Not a Virgo like me, and not me neither. Yes, me and Brandi went through cancer at the same time, I believe. Yeah, and Drea tried to downplay it like, girl, your only story is cancer. Girl, cancer is not just like a one story, like a one episode thing. It actually happens every day. So it was weird. September Virgos are true T. Miss Dre, you did not tell me you was a Virgo. This is why I probably love you so much, and I don't even know. This is why I love you. I'm an August Virgo. I love you right now. I don't know if you're going to do some other shaky things, but right now I love you, and I want to keep it this way. People, thank you for the thumbs up, for the likes. Thank y'all so much. Malaysia is a Leo like me. A lot of my really, really good friends are Leos. Phoebe or Feebreeze. Oh, you have some type of Virgo too? Okay, so y'all understand what I'm saying. She was too ghetto. Who was? Phoebe, I think about Phoebe. She was. I can't wait to see the show. Me either. I am so excited about this. Yay, Phoebe is gone. Best decision ever. Yes. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad that OG's gone because we don't have to work. We don't have to sit there and watch this storyline that OG didn't want to talk about for a whole nother season. If OG would have came and delivered the conversation about colorism, and they could have addressed it and moved on, which these are not the right girls to do this with at all. They don't care about color. They fought every hue of person. They were about to fight the man outside of the restaurant one time. This was not the right group of people to talk about colorism. And now I always said, I'm like, this is not that type of audience. And these ain't this type of women either. My husband is a Virgo, Rello, with the T. I'm Team Brandi all day, every day. Yes, come on, Team Brandi in the building. I'm about to start a fan. We're gonna start a fan channel of Brandi. If y'all not a fan of hers, there might be some times y'all don't want to log on. But we're gonna be Team Brandi. Why Jackie was dirty? She was spreading rumors. She was, but Jackie is the show. Silver Diamond, thank you for becoming a member and welcome to the tribe. Sorry, Deb, not a Brandi fan. Well, hopefully Brandi wins you over this season because we Brandi fans over here. The tribe is Brandi fans. What about Shawnee? Is she coming back or remaining behind the scenes? They said she's gonna be there part-time, which she was always there part-time. So Jackie and Malaysia carried the show. They did. Until Evelyn and Tammy came back. I would say it would be Jackie, Tammy, and Evelyn. And I think when Tammy left, it was Jackie and Evelyn and Malaysia. But Malaysia was a part of that because she was trying to fit in. So I would give that. But for their franchise, Malaysia was the show. I'm a September Virgo, but not the average Virgo. Okay. Don't tell nobody else that. You are the average Virgo. So the new sisters, what's the news on them? They're back too. I don't understand why they're back. They didn't give anything last season. Honestly, I even forgot about them after the season was over with. So I'm not sure why they're back. Hopefully, and I think there's too many girls now. What were their names? I can't even remember what their names are. Y'all in the chat, if y'all remember what they were, put them down there. LOL, you giving out the Virgo pass. You good. When I see the outrageous Leos, I cancel them from the Lions Clubhouse. Won't be out here being all uncharacteristic, defaming all of us. If they get out of line, this is the wrap. Alabaster on Potomac look like she can be related to Phoebe. She does. She does, Miss Bernice. I stopped watching after that nostril disgusting comment about thanks for your services. Oh yeah, I didn't like that either. Period. The Leo Clubhouse is secret. Welcome to the tribe, Silver Diamond. No matter who bright on the show, there should be girl code. Oh, who wrote on the show, there should be girl code. Absolutely. And Shawnee was definitely out of line. I feel majority of the group places the blame on Jackie, but Jackie was wrong for not speaking to Malaysia once she informed about the rumors pertaining her children. I think so too. Oh, that's why you said you didn't like her. Oh, I think so too. But I think so too. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I hope Brandi and Malaysia work it out, and Jackie has a forgiving personality, so she won't hold grudges unless you mess with Doug. Then it's a wrap. Absolutely. That's our only thing. But it was about Malaysia's coin. Oh, okay. My apologies. I'm late. You on time. Hey, Miss Bernice. Tammy is a beast. I love you. I love Tammy until she started walking out every scene. I'm like, okay, why did you come back? The video of them. When the colorism thing was exposed, Brandi supported Malaysia. I think you think it's a storyline. Okay. Miss Brandi and Malaysia have always been the tag team twins against the OGs and the Jackie. And they were like Shawnee and Evelyn. So they were like the Shawnee and Evelyn of that franchise. So it was just weird. Sunday. Yes. Okay. I thought I see this week. That's why I don't really remember them. Because Sunday was also there. If y'all don't remember this, Sunday was also there that time that she was trying to fight, that Jackie was trying to fight Angel Brinks. Or no, the other angel. Sunday talked about Brandi not being able to have kids. Yeah, I didn't like that. Allegedly, Malaysia was with, no, it wasn't allegedly, she was. Brooke and British. Is that not who's coming back? British is coming back. I knew it was one of them. Yeah, British is coming back. So wait, let me go back. Sunday. So Sunday's not coming back. But Sunday is still Jackie's friend. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yes, she did. We both beat it. Thank God. Okay, yeah, I remember that. That story was huge. Oh, your birthday. Okay, I'm like, you are not 91 years old. I was like, I'm not even gonna sit here and listen to that. Man, I missed it. Okay, I gotta skip down. I'm gonna start with Marcella. Leo's come through. We are here. Hit that like button. Okay. Yes, Miss Val, Brandi is beautiful. I love Brandi. I don't understand them being there either. It's weird. Like, why did they come back? They didn't give anything. And Phoebe's not there, so the beef between that they brought is non-existent. I don't like the twin sisters. Y'all don't like them either. Okay, Nia and Naraya. Yes, that's their names. Dorsey. One was Nia, I think. Yeah, it was. Thanks for the super chat, Auntie. Malaysia is going to be different this season. She is, because she's probably going to be the front runner with Jackie. So she has to be. So I think that's maybe why they're having the issue that they're having, because Malaysia is going to have to step up her like main cast member role this season. Yes, I'm loving it here. It's so much Leo energy. I'm a Leo too, and I've never been a Malaysia fan. Brittany Duffy and their fake sisterhood was annoying. You mean their sisterhood was annoying. I don't know if I can suffer through, even though I'm a tribe member. Okay. Shani got a man now, and she changed her last name, by the way. I see if she suddenly starts stuff like she did before. Her man is a pastor. I did not know that. She going to be the first lady of the church. Wow, I didn't know that. Now that Phoebe is gone, the twins don't have a storyline at all. I just say that. Yep. Wait, the sisters are back. Yep. And not Kristen. I don't like, why did y'all get rid of Kristen? Why did she leave? But I think Kristen thought she was friends with Evelyn and probably Shawnee, and Shawnee not having a major role, she left. I don't know. That was dumb for her, though. Hey, everyone from Marcella. I don't like the new sisters. They don't bring anything. What about Lamar? I wanted to see so much more from Liza. We didn't get to really see any. I think she's on maybe 3 episodes. We didn't get to see anything from her, but she's still fighting him for that child support. So who knows? Hi, I'm here for the first time. What's up, L Boogie? I'll see you in another chat somewhere. But what's up, and welcome over here. I'm a Virgo 9/11. That's my ex-girlfriend's birthday, and a Brandi fan as well. She's been through so much and looks amazing through it all. Abso-freaking-lutely. Lamar baby mama child support story gonna play out, and she should have came back to basketball to play it out. To be honest, I don't think Nostril should be able to make another dime off the show. She handled the OG situation poorly. This wasn't the show for that. Evelyn was jumping on tables and fighting her damn best friend. Like, this is not a show to be conscious on. It was never that kind of show. So I don't understand why y'all was looking for that on this show. Maybe y'all missed the original franchises. This wasn't that type of show. Okay, yeah, Nia and Naraya, 2 facts. El Bookie, welcome. I don't like Jackie. She has too many meltdowns about nothing. Remember the dress situation. That's what I'm gonna keep talking about when she's trying to fight Angel Brinks. I'm gonna skip down a little bit. One Love JA, welcome to the channel and welcome to the tribe. British and Brooklyn are coming back. Yes, British and Brooklyn. Yeah. Brooke. Yeah. Didn't Malaysia pull up for Brandi? Yes, at that party because of that other Angel girl. I want her to come back too because she was beautiful too. I'm glad Kristen is gone. She was such a follower to try and match with Shawnee and Evelyn. She fallen right off the show. Right off the show. And I thought Kristen had a lot more to give. So Malaysia blocked Sunday. I didn't see that. I saw that they all blocked Malaysia. Let me look on Instagram. I don't even know Sunday's Instagram at all. She didn't do anything for me at all. Sunday Carter. She didn't do it for y'all either because she's not even verified on Instagram. Following. You said she Malaysia. Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. She was one of the ones who unfollowed her. You're right. Her. Hold up. It wasn't just her though. Give me a few seconds. Because it wasn't just her. Yeah, so Angel Brinks, Brooke, British, and Duffy all unfollow her. And shout out to BBWT Inc. They got the screenshot of that. They all unfollowed her. I kind of like Tommy, but I like me some Duffy. Who is Tommy? OMG, me too. 8918. What's up? The Virgos in the building. Malaysia's the only one who really black Sunday eye. Listen. Let's see. Liza is a no for me. I don't think we got enough to see from Liza to say if she was a no or not. She didn't get a lot of scenes at all while she was on the show. So I would have loved to see more from her because I thought she was gonna come and bring it, but she didn't because they didn't show her a lot. Maybe because she wasn't entertaining. Mari Mama needs to get a job and stop living above her means period. My power went out. Just got back. Oh, I'm sorry. You like British? I didn't really remember her like that. Sunday is over with. She is. Oh, she is. Drea Black, Sunday's eye. Yeah, I remember that. Shouldn't have been a follower. I know. You talking about Kristen. I only liked Jackie when she came for Evelyn. I'm gonna say Evelyn. I couldn't stand Sunday. I was happy when Drea. Y'all real out here in these YouTube streets. Drea out at them T's and crossed them eyes. Drea had them hands. I stopped watching when Evelyn and Jennifer were fighting in the restaurant and haven't watched since. Well, they made up now so you can watch again. Miss Bernice and Princess Hope, all is well. What happened, Miss Bernice? Jackie is so old. She's the house mom who drinks too much. I like Jackie. Drea put that work in and Drea told me via Twitter years ago she'll never return. I know she's not returning. I love Malaysia. She is a ride or die. Somebody gave Sunday a black eye. It was Drea, and Jackie is extra in character. I don't think she really acts that way. I don't think she acts that way at all. When I talk to Jackie on Instagram, I can tell that. It's going to be interesting to see how the season goes. I'm going to try and stay with it. It's going to be interesting because they changed the whole cast. So we actually be able to see a basketball-wise season instead of whatever was going on before this. Marcella, drama Black Sunday's eye. Drea Black Sunday's eye. Drea jumped over the are you calling her drama on purpose? Jumped over the couch and handled Sunday on the Sunday. Don't shade British. I'm not shading her yet. You know, I like Brandi. I love Brandi. Hey, you all wasn't it too different? Yes, it was. There was the Miami, and then there was LA. No, Drea Black. Yeah, everybody's saying Drea. Seems this will be the season Malaysia gets ganged up on, and it's her time. It's her time. February person in the scene with Angel Brinks or Phoebe person. Is that what you're trying to say? And Jackie the party. Oh yeah, Phoebe. Well, no, I don't know what that is. I think I'm going to give Basketball Wives another chance. Yeah, it's going to be good this season. Sunday is too old to be acting like a teenager. She definitely was. Jackie ain't going nowhere. If Jackie leaves, that shows it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Victoria Fernandez, Sunday was hiding in that room. Yes, she was. And then she tried to get her back, but she knew better. She knew better. Different shows, but I miss My Wives. Big Ange was. I never ever even seen that show. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Are any of them in relationships with an actual NBA player? No, they actually made a video saying y'all need to stop asking them that. They said y'all wanted to call them basketball hoes or whatever it was. They was like it's old for them. It's my mom was British was doing too much on Marriage Boot Camp. Yes, she was. She's just weird to me. It's definitely Malaysia's time. She really hasn't had any. Always had it her way, except for the first episode with the fight with Laura. Yes. And when she threw that table at Jennifer, she was way out of line. And it was like, girl, we good. So it's definitely her time. Remember Laura again? Yep. I cannot picture British. Was she the muscular one? Every time y'all say her name, I have to literally go back and look at this thing. And it's on the Jasmine brand if y'all want to look at it. Because I don't remember her that much. I remember the person who said that stuff about Brandi's cancer and her not being able to have babies. That was disgusting. Brandi said to Shawnee, Tammy, and Evelyn what we all wanted her. Yeah, she did. She did. Nope, like heartily. No one's a wife. Yeah, they're not. Oh, besides Jackie. Jackie's a wife. I miss Wags. Okay, y'all. Here's my other shows. I'm okay. Y'all talking about another shows. Did y'all see Drea playing the stalker chick in that movie with? I seen that. It wasn't. She didn't do great. She was out of line with Jennifer. Absolutely. She threw a whole damn table, and everybody was like, "But you talked about Evelyn's daughter." They totally forgot that the table was thrown. Guys, like Jackie is the mom for Jackie is the mom, so she's approved. She's the mom. I was. Oh, we throwing the tables now. Yeah. At least K. Michelle just shook the table. You threw a table? Like, that was weird. LaQuisha is an adult child. I've been over her for years. I mean, she probably going to lose me at this point because Brandi back. Shawnee, the first lady selling weed. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually medication for some people. I miss Tammy. I miss the real Tammy, not the one that keep walking out every scene. And she does her thing on Fox Soul now. Except for Shawnee and Jackie, the other women are alleged. Oh, well, because Shawnee's the wife again. The other women were alleged to be passing around pee through the different sports leagues. Drama was terrible in that. Drea was terrible. She was terrible in that movie. It was horrible. It was horrible. So I think we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Again, I am so sad that I wanted Kristen to be on by herself. Just like I want Robin to be on talking by herself. I want her to be there by herself because I want her to have her own time. And I'm just so mad she left Jackie. Oh, but if she leaves, the show is through. It's done. It's done. Yes, Tammy was everything. Laura's sister slept with Shaq, the one that was on the show. Yeah, I remember that. The first Tammy, yes. Just don't give her no shots. Let her drink the beer through the straw. Hey, so Deb, I'm so late. It's all right. As long as you're here, you're here. That's all that matters. Never ready for the hashtag mom approved. Oh, and those shirts are on sale, y'all, on the website, sodebonair.com. So if y'all want those, they're on sale for the rest of the week. Let me put that down here too. And thank y'all, because I've seen a lot of you guys became members of the website. So thank y'all for that. I actually sent out an email today letting people know that we were live so that you guys didn't have to wait for the and they come in email form unless you download the app. I think with the app you get notifications. Oh, let me do this one more time. Hold on. So you can click on the link. All right, yeah, there we go. So yeah, if y'all want the So Debonair Tribe t-shirts or the Mama Proof shirts, they are on sale for the rest of the week. So make sure you go over there and get those. 1993 Tammy, I didn't like that one. I did not like that one. And I would never subscribe to that. Notice out of the new girls, no one ever tried to physically attack OG. Okay, you may have a point there. No, Carly shook the table. What? Yeah, she did. But K. Michelle was the one who was like, she's shaking the table. So yeah, you're right. Every time I see Mama Proof, Krista was the worst. She was a pick-me. No, she wasn't. I loved her. Oh, Jackie was Carmela. I'm like, Jackie, who was that? Mimi and them girls ain't that dumb. Beer through the straws. Yes, that's the only thing, Tammy. You cannot give her no shot. She needed the beer through the straws. As long as Tammy drank the beer, she was fine. But as long when they gave her them shots, it was chaos. It was chaos. Malaysia will beat that ass if they come for her. She is a fighter. She do not play like that. She don't have to be a fighter this season because if they don't like her and that continues, she will be unemployed. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Wrong road. The best. Thank you so much. I built that website. It has both my podcast and this channel on there. So make sure you guys subscribe as a member because I'll start sending out notifications when I go live since you guys aren't getting them on YouTube. Last season was a bust, so I'm hoping they bring it. These girls, these are the ones that's going to bring it. I think they were scared of OG for real. They probably were. If they call and don't let this be spread around the internet. I did not say OG was ugly on this live. I don't think that OG is ugly, and I want to make sure that this is going to be a mom approved show today. That's all I'm saying. Grand evening, tribe. What's up, Keisha, and welcome to the show. OG moved like an athlete. They were shook if shit. I mean, you know what you can and you can't do. Right, it was a damn mess. The two houses and everything. I hated that. I don't know. They should have just erased that. That dark liquor will do it. That's a great hoodie. Thank you, thank you. And she wasn't drinking dark liquor. That was Patron. Oh, and what's up, Mother of Diamonds? I love Jackie when she's going at it with Evelyn because she stood her ground. Yeah, I like that. I love that. Oh, you love Kristen too? Me too. I hope she comes back. Kristen was in, well, I don't know what that word is. I don't know big word, y'all. That did anything to cross the burning sands and she burnt herself. I think she left because the other girl left. So you're probably right. This mom approved. Yes, that's the shirt. Don't give Tammy no liquor. That's it. That's it. It's like, don't give her none. So that we got to join to talk face to face now. Absolutely, we can do that. We got you so up in there. We know what you mean. Trust. Okay. No, Miss Val, why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? OG behavior was ugly, not her physical appearance. Yeah, it wasn't about her appearance to me at all. I didn't like her. I didn't. I agree with you, Miss Bernice. I love Kristen until she started being Shawnee's pick me, but I'm high key blaming Shawnee for fostering that kind of environment. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna drop the link if y'all want to come up here. Let's talk about this a little bit. I got a little bit of time today. Copy this to the link board. Make sure y'all click it from the chat. I'm gonna leave the website up there. It was boring last season, Pamela. It was. Team Kristen. See, this is why I love you, Mother of Diamonds. Yes, Miss Bernice. It was her attitude, not her appearance. And people kept trying to say that, but they were trying to force everything else on everybody. They were forcing it on you. What's up, oh Val? What's up? What's up? Those table scenes with Jackie and Phoebe. Wow. What's up? What's up? Those tabs. Yeah, you gotta turn the live on so we can hear you. Wow. What's up? What's up?
Did you call me Val?
Yeah, hey, to be Blackness, you gotta turn the live off so I can hear you. Wow. What's up? What's up?
Did you call me?
What'd you say?
Did you call me Val?
No, I was reading the chat.
Oh, okay. I know her. I can't wait to go see her when I go to Vegas. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just finished dinner, so I'm dragging. Yeah, I'm looking for. I like Basketball Wives. I didn't like Tammy on Basketball Wives, so I'm glad she's moved on to TV.
Well, she's on Fox Soul. She's on YouTube still.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's not on TV. She's on Fox Soul.
No, but I'm talking about she was on BET or.
Oh, they canceled.
She's in this show called Family Business.
Yeah, they canceled that show.
Oh, they canceled Family Business. Oh, okay, but she does the Chronicles on YouTube, so I like her there, and I do watch her on Fox Soul sometime.
Yeah,
and I watched her interview; it was really good. All her interviews are really, really good. So you're right; she's still on YouTube.
Yeah,
and Jackie, the show won't run without Jackie. She's too funny.
I'm gonna stop watching if Jackie leaves. I don't care if Malaysia. If Jackie leaves, I'm out.
Malaysia's my Compton girl. I got to give it to her. She didn't got bougie on me, but she's still my Compton girl.
Well, now she's an Atlanta girl.
Yeah, now she is.
Yeah.
But she grew up in Compton, just like I did.
Yeah, I heard that. I know
but
that.
She's younger than me. But anyway, the twins are okay. I want to see more of them. They're kind of they're a little bit fascinating to me. I want to see a little bit more of they're not twins, huh? Mm-hmm. They're just sisters. But
they're sisters, yeah.
And I wanted Kristen to stay, but I could tell she was, like someone said, she's a pick-me, so that's not gonna work. Yeah. I think that was not good the way she treated her sister-in-law, or the Filipino lady. I didn't like the way she treated her relative. I don't, treat family like that.
Yeah.
And who else? I remember British. She got engaged. She was engaged when she was on the show to some guy. I don't know if she's still with him. He gave her
the whole story because I don't remember her at all.
He gave her a big, pretty ring, but she can hold her own. I remember her talking about herself, and she had her own business. I like her. I'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. You have a blessed evening, Deb.
Well,
nice to see you again. And yeah. I thought when I said that I thought I had to be a member to get on screen, because when I tried to click on your thing before, it put me right to but that's just to join in, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, you don't have to be a member to join the lives.
God bless. Love you.
Love you too. Bye. What's up, Miss Bernice?
Hey, how you doing, so debonair?
I'm good. How you doing?
A neophyte is when you join I'm all right. A neophyte is when you join an organization, a
Mm-hmm.
fraternity or sorority, and
Mm-hmm.
you knew you don't know nothing. That's
Uh-huh.
what Christian was. She
Okay.
wanted to be so rah with the original OGs that she sacrificed her family in order to get in with Shawnee and Evelyn. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she kept telling my girl to stand up for yourself. You know, you need to do this, you need to do that, and everything that she said. Well, I got to do this, and I don't appreciate them talking about me. She ran back and told them exactly what she
Right.
said. What the heck is you doing?
Well, that's what they do on those shows, though. You
What happened?
freeze it. I think you freeze it, Miss Bernice.
Oh, I think she did. I think she froze.
I'm gonna take it down.
Oh, what's good?
What's up? What's up?
You wait, look. When you get your comedy day that you look at my stuff, you're gonna see I make a joke about that a long time ago. I
Yeah.
said, first of all, I want them to change the name. I don't want it to be basketball wise. I want it to be who slept with a baller. Because half of them wasn't wives, okay? And the other
Yeah.
half just slept with a baller, whether it be baseball, basketball, or football. It was a baller, okay?
Mhm.
But you know,
They made a video about that saying that all these things that they thought it could be or what the names that it could be. They had a whole thing about it.
yeah, I know. I chimed in. I thought it was funny because I'm the same way. Y'all might start it off as a basketball wise. Maybe you put the A in there. Basketball wise. Oh, I'm being
And that's
messy.
why I
I
wanted
sure
Kristen
being
to
messy.
stay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help it. I'm being messy. Call it a basketball player. I slept with a basketball player.
That's kind of why I think they should have kept Kristen, because she was still with the basketball. Kristen had a lot of potential, but if
She
she
did.
wasn't I agree with you on that one, Deb. She shouldn't have, if she could steer out and be her own, I think she would have had a lot to offer and bring to the franchise something different too.
Yeah.
I really think so. But I think she
She
was
was
caught
scared.
up in trying to be, the in crowd.
There
I
you
think
go.
that if you don't travel that road, though, I mean, do you stay next season? So I think she did the right thing, but don't leave when they leave, though.
But
Yeah.
I think she only
Uh,
left though because she felt like her allies, the people that actually rode for her and took up for her and kind of protected her, they bounced. So why would she stay and try to build, like start all over? So basically, she would have to start all over because other than Malaysia being her cousin or her relative, and she
yeah,
didn't
in law.
really ride with her like that. It seems like Shawnee and Evelyn were closer to her than Malaysia, her own family. So I
Yeah,
don't think she had a reason.
I think she could have dominated,
she
and not
could
left
have.
Malaysia alone.
She could have
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if Malaysia's going with what she's going to go through this season, and she still had a friend in Jennifer.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the twins were the sisters were still cool with her too.
But I think it was
I
messy
don't
how they
know.
did
I
about
don't
her
think they had
husband
enough
though.
time together though. But they
Yeah,
didn't
they
have
didn't.
enough
They
That
didn't. They
time
didn't.
sometimes.
together.
Yeah, they
I mean,
didn't.
this was a shortened season because of the pandemic. They were in this house. By the time, poor little Phoebe, like I call her
Thank
baby
God she's
Cardi
gone.
B. Yeah, but
Thank
then
God
I
she's
call her like baby Cardi B. They wanted to make a Cardi B version for Basketball Wives, and they got that girl.
It
But
wasn't.
whatever.
It wasn't gonna be Phoebe
It's
ever.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it was just
please.
kind of like, yeah, but they were just kind of like in there for what, 6 weeks, and then they shut the whole thing down. They didn't even have a chance to really get to know each other. Kristen either. It was only because she drove over to the house, talk about the colorism thing with
Yeah,
Jennifer. I'm
yeah.
sorry, with
Uh,
With
Malaysia, but that was
Malaysia,
it.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's true.
Yeah, that season was real dry to me. It shouldn't even been a season, like you said, to be
Well, they
honest. It
said it
wasted a
wasn't
bunch
a.
of
They
time.
said it wasn't a season, like a special.
it sure wasn't a season. That was a
Yeah,
No,
that was
it
a
was
hot.
it
How
not.
about let's call it a hot mess. How about that? Let's just call it a hot
was
mess.
a hot mess.
That's what it was. It was a hot mess. It was a let's see if we can get a check. How about that? We just call it that. Let's get
Yep.
together and see if we can get a check. That's all that was. Come on now,
But
let's
I
just
think
be
it
real.
wasn't it. I
The
don't even think it
diamonds
was
is
the cast that was trying to get the check. I think it was the production team that said we spent all this money and we're gonna air this little dry ass show. Sorry.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Because there's no way when you're on the show and they paying everybody's supposed to get
Yep.
together. Ain't nobody supposed to be picking when they want to come, when they don't want to
Yeah.
come, and all that stuff. What kind of mess is that? I mean, you already
It
you
was so
already started
stupid.
up some bullying anyway. I mean, I'm not saying that OG is the prettiest person in the world. That's not the point. The point is she's just so
Well,
aggressive.
don't
She
say that, oh Val.
manipulates
Don't
them.
say that. Don't say that over here because they're gonna be talking about me on the internet saying
Oh,
that you
well,
said that OG wasn't the prettiest woman in the world. Oh,
no.
don't do
Okay.
that over here.
No, everybody. Let me be clear about this. I said the prettiest. I'm saying everybody has their own beauty. Let me explain that.
I'm
Everybody
skeptical.
has
I'm skeptical on that because they're gonna be like, I'll let you say that she wasn't the prettiest woman in the world.
that was
They
me
touch
said that.
you. They
That wasn't
touch you
so
with me
Debonair.
with
That was
OG.
me said that. That was me said that. That wasn't so Debonair. That was me. I'm saying that her attitude made some ugly ways that people looked at her.
Yeah.
And you take that how you want to run with it, but that's just my opinion. Okay, I'm a dark skinned person myself. I know I didn't experience color. It was some colorism. I don't care what nobody say. It was some colorism there, but at the same time, the aggressiveness made her look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too
That's
much.
That's all.
You gotta watch the
And-
word aggressiveness too. I'm just telling you because I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
but
Get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
want them coming at Dev now. I don't want them
Okay.
coming at
Her
Dev. They be
ways,
coming hard.
her ways didn't look too good.
Mhm.
exactly. And I
Okay.
think also wasn't even this was her issue, and look at what kind of reputation she started. Like she
Yeah.
almost basically ruined this whole franchise that didn't even start with LA. It started in Miami.
Yeah.
It was because of her attitude and bringing that kind of focus onto the show. Now poor Sodev is afraid to even say what the truth is. We all
I don't
have
even mention
eyeballs.
her name. I don't even like to mention her because everybody's gonna run me
Exactly.
down on the internet tomorrow saying he was letting them say that she was
I'm
not this
sorry.
good.
No, no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
And she was aggressive, and
I'm
I don't agree to that. I'm saying this out loud. I do not agree to this. This is not my opinions.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this is my opinion. I'm speaking for a dark-skinned woman. A lot of times, as a dark-skinned woman, when I grew up, when I hated what people would say to me, they come to me and go, "Oh, you're so pretty for a dark-skinned woman." I hated that. Due to the fact is, I said, "Why come you just can't say I'm pretty?" So I'm
Right.
saying, I'm speaking as a dark-skinned woman. I'm not saying nobody's name. I'm saying me. I'm saying Obal comedian. That's what I'm speaking on. So I'm speaking on what I seen in that direction in my own life and what I seen on TV. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see British back. I know you don't remember her, but she was married to Lorenzo Gordon.
I remember her.
Everyone say he looks slow and stuff. So
It's not ringing a bell for me at all.
I remember her too, but she was also super kind of snooty. She started off on a bad foot too. She was snooty. She was aggressive herself, you know, and she just gave herself a bad reputation. So by the end of the season,
Right.
that's why So Deb can't remember her. We were all done with her. She's been, you know, all these years later, she's been acting a pure fool on the internet. I'm good.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I'm
She
good
had
on her.
rumors of her being abusive, and it was like a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
You got a new man, I heard now, so I'm ready to see if this gonna play out on the show.
Well, she didn't really have
Yeah.
that man. Let's be real.
Oh,
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I go again. I stepped on the toe. Damn it.
yeah, I did see some pictures gone for a minute, you know.
I mean,
So I wonder
as
what she's
far
gonna
as-
bring. What is
I'm
it? 'Cause her
surprised
and
Jackie
Gordon
didn't
are
get
together.
Sunday back.
Oh
Huh?
Lord, no.
I'm surprised Jackie didn't get Sunday back.
Nobody
Mm.
wants
Oh.
Sunday back.
She would have made
Nobody
good
wants
TV.
Sunday back. No.
She would have.
No.
Jackie and Sunday would have took them girls. They would have fought them girls in the parking lot.
Ooh.
But every show that Sunday has been on, because she was on that, you know, that
Marriage
couple
boot
show.
camp. Marriage boot camp.
Marriage Boot Camp, and then she was also on that other one
The
with
other couple
Cinderella,
show.
the other couple show. She still
She was
didn't
starring
even
drama
give
there,
good
too.
TV. Yeah, but she didn't even give good TV. So I know that she was not going to bring it back to Basketball Wives. She's never brought it. She didn't bring it then, and she's not bringing it now. So no.
She would have to
Sorry,
be messy
Jackie.
with the other girls that he was allegedly with around that time.
Ooh.
That's the only thing that'll bring her back.
Ooh.
Because
Remember,
that
she was like a part of a throuple or something with him on that show.
Mhm.
was she?
Yep.
Community.
On that show, she
I didn't
wanted
hear
him.
this.
She on the show there was this storyline, like he was dating other women.
Community.
It was
people.
on the show. She was dating other women, and she kind of wanted him to like cut it off and just set that
And
line.
focus on her. But then he blamed it on her, saying that whatever, it's a different show.
Thank you,
But I'm just
SN818,
saying.
for this, for making me make this banner.
But you know what? That's something when women sit up there and they try with somebody and do a threesome, then all of a sudden you get in the entanglement, then all of a sudden you want to reduce the size. You know what I'm saying? It don't always work out
Right.
that way. You know, think about that
But
deeply
she
before you
didn't
go
want to
into that.
commit. But she didn't really want to commit any either because she was older than him. Like she was,
Yep.
and she was like, "I'm
Yeah.
okay, I'm settled." And then when it started to be like she felt like a side chick, then that's when she
Right.
was just like, "Well, I need him to step up." Like, girl, you didn't
She
present
was
yourself
okay
that
with it.
way. Yeah, like
Mm.
Yeah,
it ends the way it
see, that's what
starts.
we said. She came in as the side chick, and now you want to take over the main chick. You came in
Right.
as the side chick, okay? So you was wrong from the beginning because you should have never came in when you see him involved with another woman.
Right.
Yep.
Victoria Fernandez, thank you for the super
Marcella.
chat. The girls wasn't down with
Hi,
that colorism
Marcella.
occupation.
Look
You are hurt.
Y'all, y'all, I gotta disagree about OG. I want to tell you something because I have communicated with her. The fact is, OG was very intelligent and used her
Yes.
words, and she did take stabs to hurt them because they was hurting her. If
Right.
y'all paid attention to OG, a lot of things they didn't show. OG recorded on her phone the
Right. I
live
seen it.
conversation, exactly what was said. And I think I stopped liking Basketball Wives because every season they iced someone out,
Right.
and they begin
Right.
to ice her out. And what I liked about Jackie is that Jackie was hearing her out and encouraging her to say what she felt. I also like OG
Okay.
because she did bring her heritage into the show and invited these ladies to participate, in her heritage, and they didn't come. It was just I I think OG is a very beautiful woman, and over the years she have changed herself because of the way people thought about her. And another thing, OG was a professional football player.
Mm-hmm.
She just didn't make her money on her back sleeping with ballers. Now Evelyn has been sleeping with every league,
Every
baseball,
athlete. Every,
basketball, football, singers,
But
everybody.
the thing is that Evelyn was honest about that too. She's like, I was a hoe. Okay.
Exactly.
Like she kept on saying, like every season there was a new girl that came on and said Evelyn's a hoe. She's like, I've said this every single season. I was a hoe. Like how many seasons we gonna come on here and attack Evelyn for being a hoe? I've admitted that I was a hoe. I like that. I did this. So this is why I'm like, this is why,
Yeah,
and
but
let me
I'm
let
saying
me
to
let me let me
attack
let me come on
OG.
super chat real quick. Thank you, Miss Val. She said they should bring Sunday back so she can get equal opportunity for the other eye.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
Sunday went
Auntie
after
Marcella,
Drea. Sunday went after
listen, and
Drea thinking that she was gonna
but
beat
listen,
Drea, and
listen.
uh,
I just want to ask you because I don't want to veer away from what you just said from about
okay.
regarding OG. Okay, so I hear what you're saying, and I agree with a lot of what you're saying. However, then why would you come to like a messy reality show when
Show,
you know they're
yes.
gonna when you know they're going to edit around? They aren't going to show your
Mhm.
whole 2 hour conversation. They're only going to take the snippets that are juicy and create a storyline. That is how it works. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she didn't have all of those things to offer. Well, I love to see the culture as well, but you also have to be likable and you have to be able to bring something to the show
Yeah.
other than anger. And like
Yeah.
you can tell like the hurt and the brokenness that
And if you're gonna
you
bring up
talk about.
if you're gonna bring up the story of colorism, be able to explain it.
There. See,
Right.
Exactly.
And
Because
like I
I
that
said,
explained it.
Yeah,
that
they
was
put
my main
everyone
problem.
there.
during our conversations, she didn't talk about like colorism with me, but she said that they
Mm.
would just talk behind her back, and she would hear it, and it would make her
They
But
talk
it's
angry.
a
about all behind
reality
They
all
do
their
that with
backs.
show.
everybody.
They didn't
It's
the
a
same thing
reality
they did
show
to
with
her.
messy women.
They did that with
Yeah.
Drea. And Drea is a whole light skinned lady. Like
Exactly.
they did
Yeah,
this with
but
all
you
of
know
them.
what? At one time, she didn't want to film anymore, but due to her contract, she had to continue. So,
But
Mm.
when
but
she's saying,
Marcella,
I don't want to deal with that no more, she said, I don't want to deal with that no more. They're making her deal with it because she's under a contractual thing that she has to do. But like, I'm going to tell you, OG was is very intelligent, and she
Nobody didn't
fought
say
them
she was.
with her
Nobody
word.
didn't say
No
Yeah,
one,
yes.
she
no
is.
I
one
give
said
her a
that she
pass on the
wasn't.
first season.
Uh-huh.
After
I
that,
said that
it
she
was
But I'm gonna
was.
tell you something, Marcella, because I know you heard this. When Monique said if they didn't let her out of her contract, they was gonna get every season. She was gonna be like,
Yep.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And that's not what you do. Then
yeah.
guess what? If she, use your intelligence, she's very articulate, she is intelligent, hire a lawyer, get yourself out of the contract, because nobody wants to tune in to a show where somebody's either mute or walking off like Tammy, or like distancing themselves from the group. And it's
Yeah.
not a show. That's not the place for
This
that. Now, if they
this
were doing
show
like a
this show is just
therapy
not an
show,
educational moment for anybody. It's never
no,
been that.
exactly.
We've never tuned into Basketball and said, let's learn something today. Let's
No.
talk
But
about
see,
Black
everybody got
Power.
mad at OG for hurting Christian. Well, OG
Well,
was
that's a whole
told that by somebody. OG
Yeah.
was
From
told that. And
her from her
Christian
mom.
when Christian came after OG used that as ammunition. She didn't
No.
say nothing about it.
Krista wasn't coming after her when she did that. That's not what happened.
She was
That's not
coming
what
after
happened.
her friend,
Thank you.
the lady,
She
No.
her
was
family.
She was
talking
not.
about her family.
Yeah.
right. She
She
was.
That's
was
why
not coming after
Plus
OG.
two,
that's why
plus two.
Kristen
Yeah.
went after OG.
Her
That's why
and
Kristen went over that.
what's the
I'm so
lady's name that
glad
was
we love each other. I'm so
Cece.
happy we can agree
No,
to disagree.
we
We
grown folks.
do.
That's
Everybody,
Cece.
but
everybody
what's
got
the
different.
lady's name that was the family member that she was on there with?
Cece.
Cece.
CC.
Cece and Kristen was having a conversation, and OG inserted herself in that
Right.
conversation.
Exactly.
She was
Yeah.
helping.
She used it as a
CC.
weapon.
But CC was
She
using
used-
OG.
Yes, she
CC was
was.
Right.
using OG. Okay, CC was using OG, and OG fell for it. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. All I'm
Exactly.
saying, these shows is just, you got to know how to check a bitch and move on. That's what you
Yeah.
got to know
Yep.
to do. That's just simple as that. And if you don't know how to check a bitch and move on, you're gonna be soaked in the sauce. That means that you're gonna be soggy about a whole bunch of stuff. So just check the hole and move on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what about
actually, if we
when
go
they went
all the
to
way
that
back to it,
ranch?
I
They came after OG. When they went to that ranch, that's when the OG said that she was gonna punch somebody in the throat.
It was never about
Uh-uh,
OG. It was always about
but it
Cece.
was never about.
Yep.
It was all
It
about
was
CC.
always
That's what I was
Cece.
about to say.
Yes,
It was
because
CC,
CC was
and I was going
yeah.
to say, I was blaming CC from the very
Yeah.
beginning, because
Me
CC
Very
too.
let it
beginning.
turn into that, because
Because
she
she was
did take
using
advantage
Right.
OG.
and use OG. Yep, she
Yes.
did take advantage and use OG,
Yeah.
but OG was so vocal about what CC was telling her,
Told
and
her.
she caused the rift.
And made it feel
Yes,
like it
and
was
told
okay.
her,
Yeah.
and made it seem like it was okay for her to tell her. And then she tried to, and then CC sided with
She's like,
OG instead of her family member. So what are you talking
wrong.
about?
But I agree
That's
with
so wrong.
Alicia. They're all bullies. It's
They
just
all-
like when
Yes,
new
that's
women
true.
come in,
That's true.
it's like
They are.
they haze these new girls. They haze
Yeah.
them.
That's
Like
true.
Yeah, they do.
Those two twins that came on,
Oh,
they're working together. You're
Yeah.
gonna
That's
see
true.
if they
That's true.
be in
That's a
the
double
dash,
team.
and they're gonna do it together.
But
Yep.
I
but
don't
at
like
the same
them.
time, at the same time, Marcella, you got to see one thing. We can agree to disagree. Everybody got different DNA. Everybody got different opinion. But this is the thing. Something like that, what CC told OG, and for OG to reveal that about who
Oh, it was
somebody
awesome.
really is,
Right.
that's the dirtiest thing that you can do to somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
that wasn't even, if you don't like Christian, you don't like something that Christian is saying to CC, let CC and Christian deal with it. What she did, that's what I said about your
It was
actions.
none of her business.
Right,
It
her
was none of her
actions
business. It
so
wasn't.
dirty. That was just
And
low.
Cece should have handled her family business off that damn show.
She
Right.
should have
You
never
know
told
what?
OG.
Cece was wrong.
At the
And the
end,
whole
they're still not together. He has not accepted the son that he raised.
But the whole cast of that show
He
kept
did it
telling
before that.
Cece to stop doing that. They all told her that.
Exactly.
Cece,
Yep.
this is not for this show. They said this multiple times on that show. Cece, this is not right. Cece, don't do this. Cece, stop this. They told her multiple times, and she just kept on letting OG blow shots at her. It was weird to me. I
So
would
how do y'all
never
feel
give
about
anybody family
Evelyn
secret
calling
stuff.
her Ling Ling? How do y'all feel about Evelyn calling her
That was
Ying
wrong. That was
Ling
wrong.
Ling?
That was wrong.
Yeah,
That was
it
wrong.
That was wrong.
That was wrong.
and it
Definitely
But
wrong.
let me
was a
just
lot
tell
of
you. Let me just tell you.
discriminating.
It was.
I'm
But
listening.
and Auntie, look, I feel like if we're going to really, really focus on what the problem is, before Cece even ran her mouth, which was wrong, and OG shouldn't have repeated it. That was double wrong. Way
Right.
before that, when they very first met each other, OG, because of how insecure she felt, was threatened by Cece because Cece at least is a wife, and she was trying to be a wife. And when
Yeah.
they were up on that rooftop bar, she was really rude to her, and Cece wouldn't back down, and that's when their problems really started. So really, really believe like OG. I feel bad that she is, you know, a little bit insecure about her appearance. Was made to feel bad about that because it's ridiculous. However, that it was what it was. I think felt like she was threatened by Kristen, and Kristen wouldn't back down.
But
Because
even
why
when
should
she,
she?
but
They
even
didn't
when
even know
Cece
each
read
other.
them,
It was
even
the
when
clothes.
Cece read them, they all went back to us and was like, damn, Cece got us good. Like they acknowledged that shit.
Right.
That's the type of show that is though. Like that's
Yep.
what this is not a educational moment. That's why I keep trying to tell people like, and when I realized that people that were watching the reviews on YouTube didn't watch the show, it made sense to me. It's like, well, y'all don't even watch the show. Y'all listen to the reviews that people are doing on YouTube.
Right.
Y'all don't watch this show because if you watch that show, it's always been a horrible situation every time.
And
It
I
always
agree
is.
with
From season
Val.
1 up until
None
now.
of these are
every
wives.
season.
I agree with Val. None of these are wives. Why are they calling it basketball wives? They should call it, side chick
Because
wives.
Jackie is a wife.
Well, Kristen and Jackie were wives.
That's it.
Jackie
That's
is a
it.
wife. Kristen's a wife.
And that's all you have now.
And actually,
Shawnee
Jennifer,
is
when
an
Jennifer first joined the
ex-wife.
show,
was a wife.
she was a wife, and Malaysia was a wife
She
too, I
was
think.
a wife. Yep, she was
Yeah,
a
but
wife.
you know what?
She was a wife.
But you know what though? I'm not trying to down her, but at the same time, you gotta look at it for what it is. I think OG came on the show just to try to make her man marry her, because
I believe that.
she came
I
on.
thought
She
that
came,
too.
she
I didn't
came
want
on
to
the
say
show.
that.
Yeah, she came on the show, basketball wives, and then she get with somebody, she trying to pressure him to marry her, and he making it clear he don't want to marry her. So you're like, oh, you gonna make me look bad on TV? You know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
she sat down with all the married people on that show and with that man and try to talk him into marrying her.
Yeah.
And they
But
still
Yeah, but
got
I
also,
never seen a bond between her and Shawnee. Shawnee
and
really
Shawnee.
didn't.
Well, Shawnee's a wife now. She wasn't a wife then.
Shawnee's a wife,
right.
But she's an ex-wife.
She just
She's
got
an
married.
ex-wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Did she marry the preacher?
Yeah.
Oh, she married him.
She
Oh,
married.
I thought they
And-
just
I
stopped.
thought they were just dating.
No, and she changed her last name too.
Oh, it's about time.
Okay.
It's him about time. I'm surprised.
Me too.
The Vegas gossip out here, when you had the super, they had the basketball thing out here when it's like all the superstars come in for the basketball games. Don't think that Shaquille wasn't getting his mix in, okay?
Oh.
But you know what though, and I think because of my experience with marriage and how me and my ex, we're cool. Like they seem like they had that same type of relationship.
No,
They love each other.
he was still
They love
married
each
when he was
other.
out here doing that stuff. He was still married when he was married to Shawnee when he was out here doing the mix. Okay, he was
No,
married.
I'm saying after they got divorced. I'm saying that
Afterwards.
I'm not saying while they were married. Afterwards,
afterwards you can do whatever you want to do.
They're real friends outside of that marriage.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's lovely. They have all those kids, to be honest. I think that's lovely.
Mm-hmm. I'm
cool
with my
able
age too, because
I think he just cheated. He was just a cheater, but I think he
Yeah.
really did love her, which is why she was the wife. And they had all these kids. And they
Shawnee
grew up
is
together.
married. There's pictures of her getting married on her Instagram. If you didn't see it, she's married.
Oh, good. That's good.
Oh my God, I'm just so shocked.
And she's changed her last name to that man's last name. She's married.
Well, the thing is, everybody on the show had to kiss her butt to stay on the show. That's the part I don't like. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
You got to kiss
I didn't
her
like that
butt
either.
That's not.
When she wasn't a wife
We would
herself,
have had
it
a
was just was
problem.
like,
I didn't like that either.
Right.
She would have told me, "Thank you for your services." That's what she would have told me.
I would have been like,
And
wait
I
a minute,
would've
thank you for my what?
right. Thank you for
I
my
would've
check.
told what?
her, you make sure I get my check. You make sure I get my check.
Hey,
I'm not employed no more, also I can fight you now.
Marcella, when she would have told me thank you for your services, they would have had to cut a whole bunch of the scene because I'd have acted fool after that. Well, since I ain't getting paid no more, bitch, let me tell you what it is.
I'd have did a Teresa Judice. I would have flipped the table. Val, I will be back out there in November.
I'd have told her a whole bunch of stuff then, huh?
I'll be back out there in November.
All righty. Okay.
Did you guys like Duffy? Was it Duffy? Buffy?
I
No,
was
hated
not a
her.
fan of Duffy's at
No,
all. I
no,
wasn't.
me either. And I still don't like. I don't like. I had to stop following her on Instagram. I just don't like all the stuff she says. It's just stupid to me.
I
She
don't
too
like
smart for all
her.
the silly stuff she does.
And she's not a wife
But you
either.
know what?
And she's
You
not
could
white
tell
either.
she was scared of Tammy, but she thought that
Yeah.
production
Marcella, give
was
me one
gonna
second.
jump
Give me
in.
1 second, Marcella. This is their wedding because people are in the chat saying they're not married. This is
Oh,
they're married. They're married.
well, that's good.
They're
Yeah.
Oh
married.
wow.
Oh,
So I don't
I'm
know why
happy.
people are in the chat are saying that
Well,
they
come on.
are married.
You know he's gonna get married. He's a preacher. He can't be sitting there fooling nobody and talking about you a preacher in the
Well, I
Right.
hope she
They're
get a. I
married.
hope she got a prenup. I really hope so.
Yeah. Me too.
Mm.
Because I mean, preachers,
So this is what
like
I don't.
I think
This
he
is
needs
what
to
I.
vamp
it's
it.
not like
This is what I
he's
don't
great.
like.
So
People keep on saying, y'all want to cancel all of our black shows.
No.
No.
What are we gonna watch when the stuff is over with? Y'all want to cancel the housewives, the white ones. Y'all see them people going like, cancel this shit, cancel it, cancel. Stop saying cancel stuff. If you don't like it, just stop watching it.
Oh, thank you.
Just stop watching
That's
it.
what I was gonna say.
It's
But see,
simple.
my thing is,
You have a remote
people
control.
really,
You can turn it
people
off.
really hasn't canceled R. Kelly. They still listen to R. Kelly
They
music.
sure do.
Everything he
Yep.
did,
They
people
sure
still.
do.
Yep.
Yes.
I think
And
they
Let me
just
tell you,
revamp it. Don't cancel it. Just find new fresh faces and do it
Turn
over.
your TV off.
But I think
Change the
that's
channel.
what they're
thank
It's
doing.
you.
easy.
Let me tell you
They're
something.
doing.
Atlanta
They're bringing back.
Housewives. Atlanta
I'm
Housewives. I didn't
sorry.
watch that one show. The reason why I didn't watch the shows is because of the way they did Nene. Other than, I mean, I'm just, to me, if you don't support something, don't watch it. Simple as that. That's all you gotta do.
Exactly.
Don't
And
watch it.
that's what I do. And like I said, I mean, teetering back and forth with some of these shows. I either don't
It
watch,
wasn't.
or I don't comment and talk about cancel. The thing
Oh,
is that they're bringing back all of these, older castmates that barely
mhm.
had a season. And
Thank
I
you.
think they're going to try to make it work because I think all of those people, like British and all of that, were so overshadowed by the OGs that they
Oh,
didn't get, not OG, but I meant the OG cast members like Evelyn and
Yeah.
Jackie and stuff, that they didn't really get a chance to have their shot. So I think
Yeah.
that's why they made a good decision. I think Shawnee probably helped make that decision to like step away from like all the older
You got a lot
people
of
in
feedback
cast
coming
and
out.
give
You got
them
a
a
lot of
shot.
feedback.
Oh,
but all they
sorry.
got to do is start each year. Start the show with new people. That's all you got to do is keep the
That's
name.
all.
All you got to do is have
I
new
agree.
people.
Fresh
It's a new show.
faces. You have new
How
girls.
about just have new people? And then you know what? What you pay the old timers, you can get everybody paid with one of those people check. Start the show over like that, dude. And
But
let them
let
build.
me tell you
Right.
now, the contract have changed with Truly Original. They pay them for appearances. So that means if I am on episode 1 and 3, I'm not just going to get paid for 2. They are breaking it down, paying them like this. And how they had to do it is get rid of some of these OGs. And then when they presented the contracts, they said, we're going to show you, we're going to pay you $10,000 each time you're shown. And they give you the money, half of it up front, and then they give you the second half after the reunion.
That's the same thing that Nene said, though. That's the same thing Nene said when she was in there. She says, I did my obligation. I was on how many shows I said I was going to be on, because they was like, we didn't never see you. She said, I was signed up for such and such amount of times, and that's what I was on there for.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
that's how they did it.
Let me say this. Essence 818. She said Basketball Wives needs to just get a concept. Dinners and fashion, fighting and refriending. They need to redefine the concept since it isn't strongly based on marriage. That's what the show's based off of.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
actually
you.
that
Right.
should be the description of the show, because since day one, that's what it's been. But there's
Yep.
new people watching now because the internet is involved. This show has been, everything that you listed on here has been the description of the show.
Right.
Right.
And us who watched the show before everybody else got involved in it love this shit. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I hate the fact that OG came in and now we got to talk about serious.
Heavy.
This is like my release from life.
Right.
Right.
I didn't tune in to hear about colorism and Black Lives Matter. I think that's why Housewives is going down the hill right now, because there's Black Lives Matter everywhere. This is our release from life. We don't tune into TV, our favorite shows, to watch serious stuff. This is we live those things. We want to
Okay.
watch TV shows for entertainment purposes only, and it's always been put out there that it's for entertainment purposes only. But now they're dealing with serious stuff, and no one wants to watch it.
Well, not
Well,
just
I'm
that.
gonna tell you
A
something.
lot of
Portia
a lot
is
of times.
not gonna get married. Portia
Okay.
is not. I'm
And
standing on
neither is
Twitter.
Robin.
She
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
got
get
that right.
married, y'all. Y'all heard it here first.
Let me tell y'all something. Those shows, you know, we look at those shows for when we used to, you know, when it first came out. You look at things
Wait,
that, ooh, I might want to go there. Ooh, I might want to try that. Ooh, I might want to wear that. That's what we looked
Yep.
at. You didn't look at
thank
it
you.
for no fights. You didn't look
And,
at it for no
Yep.
arguments. You looked at for stuff that you might want to try or do in your life. That's what we looked at.
and thank you, Not.
Yep.
I think it's Nine Signs. If we wanted to watch that, we would have tuned into NBC. We would have tuned into that. We don't turn into Basketball Wives for serious issues. We want to
Right.
see glam. We want to see people fighting and talk and throwing shade. That's what we were turned into the Housewives for. Basketball Wives.
Yep.
We like the new crowd came in for something totally different.
Right.
And when it turned there, people turned it off.
Yeah.
And I
Like I
will
We
said,
love seeing them go
read
back and forth. We love seeing
read
the
a bitch and move
I
Tammys
on.
and
loved it. As
Yeah.
bad as it was that season that Tammy fought that girl Keisha, it was terrible. And I'm gonna just say that it was terrible. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
What was the girl she fought in Brazil? Was she knocked her
Keisha.
head?
Keisha.
Oh,
Oh no,
oh
who
man.
did?
And that was
Wait, who
Keisha
did?
last season too.
Because
she
Tammy didn't fight
became
that girl.
no. It was a
She just
girl
mushed her.
that was in Brazil, and Tammy jumped up on the couch and knocked
That's
her
it.
head
Oh
back.
yeah, she sure did. That was
What
in the
was
club.
her name?
But that was in
Wasn't
the club.
Keisha? Her
I
name
thought that was
began
Evelyn.
with M.
No,
No, it
you
began
know,
with
that,
M.
that,
Oh,
that's
Misha.
in the club.
Misha. Yeah.
Misha,
Yeah,
Misha
Misha.
yeah.
just got a
Yeah.
divorce. Her husband just got a divorce.
Oh,
And she
Mika.
didn't.
No, not Misha. Mika.
Mika.
Mika,
Mika.
Yeah.
Mika.
That was good. That was her last season too. She wasn't having that.
I feel
Yeah.
like
That was her
when
first
OG
season.
brought up this colorism thing, there was so many conscious people that tuned into the show, and I'm like,
Oh my
please
God!
leave. This is not what we watch. Please leave.
Because now
Please leave.
everybody watching what they say. Now you can't be yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what you say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
And
I
they
thought she was
wasn't,
in
and they
like how
wasn't
she was getting
bombarding.
beat up.
They was not bombarding Tammy when she did that.
Yep.
And I
Sure
will have to
wasn't.
say too,
And
even
Tammy
that
and
it
Tammy
was
had no reason to do that. When Tammy went against that girl Keisha, when they went over to I think it was Dubai, and she wanted her purse back.
Oh, with the short hair.
No one talks about that. No one talks about that.
yeah.
Right.
Leave it alone.
Well,
But Tammy
but
literally,
I think that was
the girl wanted
I
her
was thinking,
purse
I think
back.
it's
That was
because
it.
it's the yeah, but I
Oh,
think that's
that
because
one. That
that's
one
what we
was so
expected.
sad.
That's what we expect from these shows. We're not
From
trying
the
to hear
show.
about the other stuff. But
Yeah.
I will say, if we think about all the way back into the beginning, I hate to age any of us, but but at the very beginning of the show, the Miami show, there wasn't even a strong social media presence. I
Yeah.
think that social media
And that's
also
what I
has
was saying.
played a huge part in the
What was the white
HBO
girl
Housewives too.
name? What
Susie.
Susie.
Yes, I
I
like
loved
Susie.
her.
I like
like
Susie. I like
Susie.
Susie. Susie was
Susie
fun.
got beat
I
up all
liked
the
her.
time.
That's okay.
She sure did.
But
And
she
she
took her
came
ass
back
whooping
season
the
after
Nobody
fuck
was
out of
like, it's colorism. It's colorism.
Yep.
No one.
Royce
Susie
was
got
on
beat up
there
all
too.
the time.
Royce
Yeah,
was
No
a
one
dark
ever
skinned
screamed
girl on
colorism.
there too, and Royce got picked on, and
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
I
and
felt
I
sorry.
love
I
Royce.
felt sorry
I
for Royce.
really love Royce.
Yeah,
I
I felt
love.
sorry for
But
Royce.
you could tell that the people that were talking about the show were not fans of that show, because
Right.
the people that were real fans, we were like, this is normal. Like,
That
Well,
But you know what?
we
You know
I
expected
what?
like
it.
It's
Royce
such a
because
hard
she
time
was
though.
willing to go against Tammy. Royce was gonna fight Tammy.
And Royce was
No,
ready
not
for
Tammy.
Tammy
Evelyn
every
too.
single
Evelyn.
time.
every
To the
single
point-
time.
She gonna fight
To the
Evelyn.
point that Tammy became Royce's friend.
Right,
Yeah,
but the
I'm
whole
saying
thing.
she gonna
Yeah.
fight Evelyn. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
So
meant to say.
yeah, but
Royce
you
got
think
into it with
sometimes
Tammy
Royce
and
wasn't
He got
gonna
into it with Tammy,
wasn't
too.
gonna
she got
fight.
into it with
No,
Tammy
Royce,
and Evelyn. Evelyn just didn't back down for nothing. But she got into it with Tammy
Royce
and
wasn't gonna
Evelyn.
fight.
And then her and Tammy
Evelyn
teamed
back
up
down to
by
OG.
their
Evelyn back
reunion.
down to OG.
Yeah.
Evelyn didn't want to fight OG. That's for sure. She didn't want to fight her.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I mean,
let
she
me
didn't
ask
fight
y'all,
her
do y'all think
verbally.
OG pushed Tammy? Do y'all think OG pushed Evelyn into the bushes, or she rode into the bushes?
She rode to the bush. Everybody said if
She
you watch
rode.
it, you
She
could tell that
rode.
she rode down the
She
bushes because
She said,
Yeah.
what happened was OG put her hand out, but Evelyn was already tumbling at the time. But you can't tell people that, so
Yeah.
I never even say it.
Yeah, they tried to chop that.
She never, because if OG was ready to fight, when Evelyn rode in the bushes, we would never see Evelyn's face again because he would have beat the bloody pulp of that woman.
She literally, like you said, so Deb, she literally just put her hand out, like she did a football. She put her hand out to block Evelyn from getting to Cece. And when she did that, and because they were rolling down a hill, I think Evelyn lost her footing and fell into the bushes. Yeah.
I want to talk about this comment. Let's talk about this comment that Princess just put up. She said, Tammy discussed on YouTube the whole situation with pursuing the situation was staged by production. She didn't even know the girl like that. Tammy every time Tammy got alcohol, not beer, but real shots, it was the same thing. Tammy went off on every damn girl that she had contact with when she drank alcohol. It was we all watched it. It was not a production
but Tammy
thing.
was bullied in the beginning. They talked about her food stamps. She ain't had no money. You know,
but that was Tammy's karma. That was Tammy's karma. Because what she did to that man on The Real World was wrong.
Right.
And Tammy got her karma back on Basketball Wives. And after that, she moved on from that. We never even heard about that again. Tammy got to be a victim. Because Tammy on The Real World, what she did to that guy, David, she literally went along with this girl saying that they were trying to watch them naked when, like, days before that, they opened up this man's bed and looked at him naked. The same thing. Yeah. So Tammy was wrong.
Oh, and wow. She ruined that guy's career. She ruined his career.
She ruined it.
Oh, wow.
She ruined it. Because
right after that, he ended up on food stamps.
And he was a comedian. He was a comedian.
Yep. She ended his comedic career, and years later, she never even apologized for it.
She never apologized for that.
She never apologized for that. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
She didn't. If y'all go back and watch it, because I went and bought there's an app that has The Real World on. I can't remember what the app is called. I think it's this Discovery, which is weird for MTV.
Yes, Discovery Plus. So that.
Yes, so I went and bought it because I was like, let me go back because
me too. I had it too.
The reason why I bought it was because she kept on saying she was the first Black reality star. I'm like, I thought it was Heather B, and it was Heather B.
Yes, it was. Heather was first season of The Real World in New York.
Yeah, it was Heather B. So I'm like, she's lying about this. And so let me watch the season that she's on The Real World because, you know, like what happened? Because I never remember her being on The Real World.
So I went back and watched it. Look, so listen. So David was joking that she went in there and was bothering him because she was drunk. Okay.
Yes.
She even had like an abortion on The Real World, but whatever. That's
wait. Who didn't have? I didn't hear about the abortion.
They were.
Oh yes, she did.
She did.
Who had an abortion?
So anyway, yes, she did. Yeah.
Well, I can't hear it. What are y'all saying? I can hear it.
Yes, she talks about it openly. She did. I watched.
Who does? Tammy does.
Tammy had an abortion.
Okay, your mic is breaking up, so I'm missing like certain words that you're saying.
I'm sorry. So Tammy had an abortion. She had a one-night stand. She had an abortion. That's number one. But the reason why so she went in there antagonizing David because she was drunk. And then when he tried to play back with her, because he was just joking with her, he went in. She was laying in her bed in her underwear, and he pulled off the blanket, and he ran and was like laughing and telling the other cast members, and she came out basically was insinuating that he sexually assaulted her.
Yes,
in some way.
Well, she never said that the Caucasian women were saying it was like that. So then she took that story on, but then literally
she went along with it.
Yeah, but before that, the girl who was saying that did it to the white man that was in the bed before that, like days before this. So when he did it, he thought that it was like cool because they did it to him. So why can't he do it? And when he pulled the blankets off and dragged her down the hallway in the blanket, she was laughing the entire time.
She was laughing the whole time.
So if she was terrified, I think he would have stopped.
Right.
She laughed the entire time, and then it turned into this whole it looks like great, and I was like, wait a minute now. Okay, now I understand what. Oh, I should have said the R word. I understood what it could have looked like.
That was that brown liquor.
Same respect.
Yep.
Yep.
And also again, even if we don't say the R word, assault is not pulling a blanket off. He didn't touch her, and he apologized repeatedly.
Wow.
He apologized immediately. They had a house meeting. He apologized again. He apologized on the reunion, and he told what it was. And the fact that it ruined this man's career, she was whacked for that.
Because he didn't. He's never
I
worked
don't feel
again.
bad about the whole food stamp thing now.
Yeah, he didn't work again after that.
I don't.
Oh, that was bougie at its best. That was bougie at its best, girl.
And,
What is food stamps? I don't know what food stamps are. I don't know what food stamps are.
yeah.
I would like to
But
give
that's
me
what
some
the show.
food
But that's
stamps.
what the show is about.
And he kept trying to say, I want to talk to you in private, because I think that he knew what the narrative that she was creating was. She would not talk to him.
What?
She would not.
Doing it for a check. Do anything for a check.
And it got her nowhere.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all my real honest opinion. I wish I could get me some food stamps. I got 8 people in my house, and I promise you, I would love me a book of food stamps right now.
And Ebony knowledge, you're right. He was tripping. He was a mess on the show. But what Tammy did, that was dangerous.
It was
that was wrong.
Because people looked at him as like the worst after that. Yeah, they did.
Andrew, Como, is he a predator?
We haven't heard of him doing it since then. We haven't even heard of him, so we don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the Governor Como?
This is my thing.
No.
I can't stand, like I said, I can't stand all this cancel mess. Cancel this, cancel this. You say one thing, or somebody don't like it, the way you say it, they don't like it. Oh, cancel them. This is the thing. Stop following them. Stop supporting them. Don't spend your money on them. Don't watch them. That's all you got to do. You don't try to ruin people's career. You don't try to ruin people's livelihood just because they did one thing that you don't like. Just don't support them. They're in a movie. You don't like them. Don't go to the movies. Don't watch the movie.
Yeah.
No, because that's what haters
and it's simple.
trolls
It's
do.
simple.
They're gonna tune in just so they can talk bad about you. That's what they're gonna do. That's what brings in ratings. They're going to sit there. They're going to tear you apart and tear you down and hide behind their computer and their phone. And that's how this culture is right now. That's what it is.
I hear that. I'm a comedian. I hear that all the time. So I'll say a joke and somebody inbox, "Oh, Val, that wasn't funny," and I was like, "Who asked you?" Like. I was like, okay, and what's your point? You didn't laugh. Okay, next. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to let that not faze me. You don't like it, cool, move on. You was here watching. That's all I was doing.
Somebody said the best season was with Drea. I do like Drea on it, but I just didn't like the comment she made about the cancer.
We don't know.
Took me out.
Ebony knowledge. We don't know that she was in a fragile space because the entire time what she was trying to do was impress those white people.
Yep.
She literally that entire season, she was trying to impress those white people the entire time. Because they didn't fly them out to the house. They had to take an RV to where they were going. And Tammy came from New York.
Yep.
They took that RV from New York all the way to California. They went to 2 different other white men's house. And then when they got to the house, there was David.
Yep.
And by the time she got there, I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is this. If she could accept the fact that one white guy's family, that he was the one guy was racist.
Yep.
She didn't give him any of that energy. None of it. They had to teach him how to not be racist the entire time.
Exactly.
But
and I feel like
David is a predator because the same shit you did a few days ago, they did with you. And you were laughing and having a good time, and
until it happened to somebody else.
It was weird. So I love Tammy, but I had to go back and watch it because she kept on boasting about, I'm the first black woman on reality TV. I'm like, I'm almost for sure that it was Heather B. So I'm back and watched it.
Heather B.
And I was like, It was definitely had to be.
And
Right.
also,
But you know
I
what?
feel
Some
like
people like
she
to
was trying to
bullshit
do
bubble.
anything to get her career. So
Yeah.
There you go.
making herself
There
seem
you
like a
go.
victim. At that time, she was in a girl group. She was going to be on TV. She flew out here.
Yeah.
She talked about it, where she left her daughter. I think I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she talked about struggling trying to make it on TV, and so she landed on the real world, and she was trying to give herself a career, which she did
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
eventually.
Yeah,
Because
eventually.
she was struggling. Because she was struggling to make ends meet. Because you wouldn't get a
Yep.
dime of child support. She was struggling to make ends meet.
hmm But
Just
after
like
she was off the
just like
real world,
Lamar.
she still had to lay down on her back and marry a baller, and that is how she got on
Hello.
Chicago Wives.
Hello. Ain't that what Marcella said?
Yep.
And that's
Yeah.
all
Yep.
that it is. I mean, we all loved, honestly, people who didn't know that she was on the real world, they loved her. But if you
Yeah.
go back, and she should have just shut up about the real world.
Yep.
Because if you go back and watch that, I was like, I'm mad I even liked her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I did that
That's
though
how
too.
I'm
That's
feeling
it.
like, oh,
I was mad that I liked her because I'm like, he literally did the same. You went with that white woman and watched her pull the blinkers off that white man to
Yep.
see if
And
his
laughed.
penis
And
was hard.
laughed.
Had a good time. I mean, y'all had a good kiki about it the whole time. You laughed about it, and then when it was you, it was a problem. And the
But
man,
she was
and
laughing with her. But she was laughing
the
when
man,
it was
and the man
her.
did not do anything that y'all did because y'all don't see the man's penis was hard. That's
Yep.
not even why David went over to that room. He
Y'all,
went
I
over
love
to
when
Jacobs.
Sir
But
Debonair
it was
get like
weird.
that. He said, "I'm mad I even liked her. I
me too.
Yeah,
wasted that life."
it was weird. And then out of all this time, there was never an apology issue to him. This man's career still has suffered from this.
Yep.
Yep.
And you
Yep.
going on about your business. That's why you on Fox Soul,
Yep.
where
Just
the main comedians go to lay to rest. It's that's what you're on
Yep.
Fox Soul because of that.
one
Well, but
thing.
no,
Just look at me. She quit.
she also has an Apple show that she's on with Octavia Spencer.
Who knows that but you?
I'm finna say
I know.
people know
Oh,
people
I
know
ain't know.
Bonnet Chronicles more than they know that. Okay.
Bonnet
Yeah, they
Chronicles
do.
That's true.
Yep.
on Tidal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just Instagram.
And it started off on Instagram and they took it to Tidal. Who has subscriptions to Tidal on this panel?
I don't.
Not me.
Not. I don't.
I don't.
No one. So you're struggling because you did some effed up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You made that bed, lay in it. Take your ass
Yep.
back to Basketball Wives.
No. Stay off
She
that.
need to bring the old Tammy back if she gonna do that. Not
No,
this
Yeah.
whole
that was the
walking
real Tammy.
off and
That was the real Tammy. She changed from the real
But when
Tammy
she
to
shows
the
back up,
TV Tammy.
Evelyn, please log back on.
Yeah.
Huh?
When she shows back up to Basketball Wives, Evelyn, please log back on because she runs from Evelyn. She runs from Evelyn.
Yep.
Y'all think that she fights with her, but she runs from Evelyn. That's why
she kind of throw rocks and hide her hands thing.
Yeah,
Well, who wanna talk to another woman that hit it with your man while you was with her? She's like, I tasted
Right.
that. Yeah.
when she
Yeah.
called her non-mother effing factor, I mean,
I'd have popped the tooth for that
it
one.
was a
Sorry.
horrible thing to say, but I mean, you literally
It was
was.
true. It was
It was
true
true.
at the time.
Yeah.
It was true.
And she told her, she apologized to her and she wouldn't take it. I think everyone was like, well, you know what? I can't do it. So guess what? Let me make these t-shirts. You was a non-mother effing factor because I literally didn't know anything about you. Why was that
Right.
wrong?
And when she hooked
It's
up
the
with
Because
her
she still
husband,
hung up. She need to be
and
mad
when
at the
she hooked
man.
up with her husband, they weren't together. They were
And Tammy
married, but
said that,
they
but then
weren't
you're
together.
mad at her and you run her through the
Mhm.
ground for years and years and years and years. Then you talk about her having sex with all these men. Tammy, you have not only had sex with two men in your life.
Exactly.
Reggie,
Not with that brown liquor. Not with that brown liquor. She had sex with more than that.
what you said, Marcella? Oh,
Black Diamond said she had to hit rock bottom to find herself, and that was true.
yeah,
Yeah.
Reggie and that man that Evelyn slept with is not the only two men you slept with. But you
Yep.
slut shaming for everybody to see it. These are the only two men you slept with. So
Right.
if
But
you're
I
talking
feel
about
like
Evelyn with all these men in the sports industry, did you go lower than that?
Right, but she really did already because if you think about it, so Deb, not only did she go lower than that, she talked about it on her, what is it, the uncovered behind the scenes or whatever special that she did on BET. She talked about the thing that she did, but she was so hard on Evelyn about her past when Evelyn never denied her past. She never backed away from it. You could bring it up all day. She didn't care. But what I didn't when I really stopped liking her really was Tammy was when she brought up that she thought that she was lying about what her ex-husband did to her and the abuse, and that's not right. As
But
if she was yelling about abuse survivors and all of that, then she shouldn't have said nothing. Even if she didn't believe it, like that was really low blow to go there with Evelyn after
it was
all
very
those
low.
years.
It was very low. And Candace
Mhm.
Love said something that's very important, but it's also one-sided. But so
Right.
yeah, people change as they mature. I really like Tammy. So Evelyn can't change, but Tammy can.
Right. Thank you.
It's not fair.
Yes.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not right.
I agree, and I
can't give
felt
that
like
person a
Evelyn
pass.
did change in a way. I think that
I think
she
she
had her
changed too.
moments, but she
'Cause
definitely did.
Yeah, I didn't like her. I didn't like Evelyn either, but at the same time, she changed and I started liking her because
Yeah.
you know what?
Yep.
It changed her because after she seen like, dang, I done had another baby. Now I got another baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
What is the
Yep.
whole new level that Tammy is on? People keep saying Tammy's on a whole new level. Fox Soul.
No,
What
she on a
took
whole
you-
different, she on a whole different level. She on a whole different level about how she carry herself now. That's the only thing. Other than that, she
okay,
ain't on
maybe
no
that's what
different
it
level.
is.
I think that she
But
got a man.
Well, she got a
She's
husband.
married.
She got a husband.
Yeah,
She's
She's
not
I
married.
think.
Tammy and Snooki said that this was really disgusting to me.
Yep.
She blamed
Yep.
Evelyn on her being abused by Chad,
And said
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
didn't like
believe
that.
her.
Yeah,
and then apologized about it later on in the season. So
That's
I
not
didn't
right.
like that.
y'all looking at this lady.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't like this, and I again when I first started watching, Tammy was my favorite.
Yeah.
And people, they like, you like Evelyn because she looks like, no, I don't. I love Evelyn because she's honest
Yep. Me too.
about her shit.
Yep.
She's always like, I was a hoe, so what? I would say the same thing if you asked me. I like that. It's the honesty about it. It has nothing to do with what she looks like.
Yep.
It's
Nothing.
owning your shit, owning it, and who you are. You know
I
what
was
it is.
Yeah, because I was a hoe.
Tammy being honest about her being a hoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We only know of 2 of her relationships. We know she wasn't celibate in between all that time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know more than that.
You're right,
But
though.
yeah, you know what? That's what I'm saying. People need to stop worrying about what people do between whatever you got between your legs and whatever you do with it is your business. You and whoever you doing it with. That's it.
Yep.
It ain't
That's
your
right.
business.
Yeah.
And that's also what makes a show. Does everybody want to see a show with nobody having a past, nobody having a life? No, we want to hear the
I don't.
drama.
But
Even-
how old they
even-
are? Like, what you expect?
And I'll give you this to Princess because it's Princess. Even if she hasn't changed, which one of these women have changed? They're all doing the same thing. They're trying to build a business. And where Evelyn had a whole business, she had a whole shoe store before this show started. They showed all the stuff she was done. Tammy came off from Beth. She looked terrible. She had bad wigs like Karen did. Tammy elevated while she was on that show.
Yep.
Right.
She did.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. Tammy did what she needed to do.
Right.
She started acting. Her daughter is on Fox Soul as well. She's doing great things. But why can Evelyn do this? It's weird.
Right.
Because you're
Well,
right.
but
Tammy was a hot
because I think
PlayStation
she's
person on there.
yeah, but I think it was also because Evelyn tried to,
Fox Soul.
she was-
I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Fox Soul is still a job, but guess what? If Fox Soul is still a job, people still talk bad about people on YouTube because
yeah,
when they were on, was it Married to Medicine? When Anila came on, they doubted Anila about having a YouTube channel.
Sure
They
did.
down her about being a blogger,
Yep.
all that. They sure
So
did.
they did. So
Is that a job? Is that they just telling her? Is that a job? Is that
is
really
that
a
a
job?
job? So
They did it on Real Housewives
let's
with
keep all the
Toya.
energy that we're watching stuff on because they down her for. Well, I think who was it? Was it Dr. Heavenly? It was Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly got a YouTube channel. They all have YouTube channels. So if we're going to be all the way correct and we're going to be supportive of people, let's just make sure that we're fair with everything. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And I think Evelyn was
Shit.
the
I got a
outspoken.
check from YouTube last month. So I'm just saying.
Right, but I'm just saying also, so Deb, like Evelyn was portrayed as like the strong, aggressive, loud Puerto Rican from the Bronx, tell it like it is, and equally the bad guy. So she was painted as the bad guy, and she played that part when she gave her. I'm stepping away from that series and whatever she said. I know what to do. I know how to play my part. That was my part. I played my part, but I don't want to do that anymore. It takes a lot of
Well,
energy.
I've been there. I played my part. And so,
Yep.
I played my part too.
And people judge you until they find out who you really are. And when you come out from being on that part, you do better, you be better, you show people who the hell you really are.
Yeah.
You know?
I felt like we got that with Evelyn last season. I mean, even though it was a little special or whatever, but I did see her like, she's like, hold on, wait, I know y'all pinning me out to be this bad person, but am I really like colorish? I'm really taking it so far. Like, I kind of felt like we got a little bit of that from her.
And people was like, well, why when she goes out to OG, why would I go to a person who is acute? One, legally, I probably can't even do it. But two, why would I go and talk to this lady who is causing legal problems for me on national television and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I was this, maybe I wasn't. Even OG put herself in a bad spot because she said, we're all colorists. So then why are we in a legal battle?
Exactly. And she had to move because of
OG
that.
literally said out of her mouth. OG said out of her mouth, she said, when my mom says, get your black ass up.
Yep.
That's colorist.
Yes.
She said it out of her mouth. So then but are you suing your mom?
But then also, so that Evelyn had to move. She still went on that show with OG, not this last season, but the season previously when they were in the tropics, and she said, "I played my part." So she still played her part as the bad guy, but she wasn't getting death threats because of it. It was only after of the legal suits and stuff. She literally had to move. She moved where she was living because people were getting her death threats when she was doing what she has done for a decade. She just played her part. And
Prosperity Thick Girl 40, she's on a show that got canceled the first season. It wasn't a good show. It was canceled. They canceled it. There's a lot of people get an opportunity to be on TV shows, but if the show's not good, it gets canceled.
Done. Yep.
So is that an accomplishment? Because if it was a good show and it's still riding, I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. Candace was on a movie. Is there a sequel to the movie coming up? Like,
right. It should be because she's a good actress.
Yeah, she acts on House of the Potomac every week.
Mm-hmm. That's why I believe that Candace mama had
a whole studio of movies that he makes, and the acting is terrible on everything. Is that an accomplishment as a person who takes this as a profession? Because that man who plays the I don't know if y'all watched The Have and Have-Nots, but that man who played the president, how he acted on The Have and Have-Nots, and how he acted on
The Oval.
What's the one? It's an HBO show.
He's oh God, now why come I went blank too?
What is it called? And his acting is amazing on that.
Yep.
I know he's talking about the dark skinned guy.
He's talking about the one who played like the Candace baby daddy. Now it would be if the show went on. Elected president elect. That's who you're talking about, right?
Yes, but he's on the HBO show now. His acting is totally different.
It sure is. He's playing a thug. He's playing a thug now. Yeah,
just because you're on TV doesn't make because you made it there. If you can't keep it up, it gets canceled.
Right. You have to get into the role. You have to know how to get into the role. To be a good actor or actress, you have to know how to get into the role.
But when you get into the role, you have to stay in that though. You have to keep that up. And if you can't, it's not an accomplishment. I'm telling y'all, from someone who's been in this business for a long time, it's not people. If they don't like you, they will take you out. It doesn't matter.
There you go. Clicks. There you go. The clicks.
Yep, you're right.
And I'm like this. Everyone has bones in their closet. All of us do.
Everybody.
But all of us ain't honest about it though. And Evelyn is absolutely honest about all her bones in the closet. So it's weird that people just don't like to hear that. Maybe I don't know. It's weird to me.
Well, I'm gonna bid y'all good night. I love y'all. I have ran the YouTube streets, so Debonair, you know I had to pop in.
Yes.
And I love everybody. Bye, y'all. Good night.
Love you.
She's calling Marcella auntie. I can't call her auntie. I'm older than Marcella. I can't say auntie.
Princess has the link. If Princess want to come up here, they say the Princess need to be up here. The link is down there if she wants it. I'll post it again. But
all right, I'll give somebody else another chance to come up. I was just hollering at y'all about that. I just got the shower and I was like, ooh, yeah, y'all, ooh.
I love the conversation though, because it's like we're not all on one side. We're all agreeing on disagreeing on some things, but that's what makes the show. Everybody can't be in agreement.
Sure can.
I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring. I really am.
Me too.
I'm excited.
I'm kind of nervous though, because like these are a lot of the people that are. I hate to say it, a lot of people that I did kind of dismiss because they were kind of overshadowed by the people that I really did like. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I like I said,
But you know what's weird though is that they hate these kind of people, but then when Kristen comes in and she's just doing what she's doing, they're like, she's boring.
She is boring. Yeah. Come on now.
If Kristen is boring and then Evelyn is a mess, where's the middle point? Where's the middle point?
I wish they have more family things. I wish they have more family things in it. It showed you a family. Stop just showing you running the streets and want to be bougie and want to, you want to be a top dog. But stop that. Show us.
I saw something today on the internet. I saw something today on the internet today. They were talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta changed the family stuff, and people the viewing is going down.
Nobody wants to see it. Yeah.
I think people have families in their own house. They don't want to watch that on TV. They want to see the ratchetness.
Yeah, because that's what Atlanta was about.
Yeah.
So when you think about the jostling and the back and forth, I mean, all of that made it.
Yeah. So I mean, if y'all but then when they have the family shows, they get canceled in one season. So what do people really want to watch? Because it sounds confusing.
Yeah.
I want the mess.
Well, I feel like
I know one of my favorite shows was Bad Girls Club. I like the ratchetness.
Oh yeah,
but I want to say
at the house. I want to see all this stuff.
Right, but so Deb, why I initially even started watching the show is I want to see the ratchetness, but I want to see the classy, rich ratchetness. I want to see that's how the ATL house I started out. It was classy, rich ratchetness, and so was basketball wise. We don't want to see the people like, perhaps struggling like, other people struggle. We want to see you on the yacht, like Portia and Cynthia, where Portia picked Cynthia. Like we that's what we want to see. We don't want to see families, and all these people are getting older, so of course they're gonna have families, and it just starts to get boring because the same people are arguing about the same stuff. I feel like we need to have the rich, bougie, ratchet, kind of classy, which I felt like Kristen did give. I will say, low key, she really did.
Saying.
Yep, she did.
If I
don't like the fakery that comes with it.
My perfect cast for that show would have been Kristen, Jennifer. I would want Jackie just for because Jackie knows how to ride whatever's going on. I would have Jackie. Malaysia, if she don't have nobody to fight with, she won't fight. So I would take Malaysia, and I would want Brandi Maxiell.
You know who I want to see? I want to see the Golden Girls again.
Who?
The sisters. The Gobins. Laura.
Lavon. Yeah.
Oh, the Gobins. Oh, no. No, really?
I don't think I want to see that.
I like how she was when she was given.
I don't like Gloria. I
don't like either one of them. And you know what I would never left my mind, it always stuck in my mind, was when Gloria was always like, that's what's up. That's what's up, girl. Bye, bye,
Uh,
bye,
only good
sister.
thing
That's
would be
what's
Bye.
about
up.
Gloria. Only thing would be good about Gloria is she come back and they say, "Girl, how you get with your husband's basketball coach?" You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That would be
That's what I'm
something.
saying.
Unapologetic Nubian empress, but this what families look like sometimes, though. So you have to
Yeah.
families look different. They look different for different people. Maybe
Mhm.
this opens up, but this helps some people to understand that a blended family is okay. So maybe sometimes what you want, it's okay. That's why they give you different storylines. But the Kirk and Rashida thing, some
Oh,
people got something from that because they have a blended family.
Yeah.
I would never do that. I would never like
Yeah,
that's.
but they
But
didn't
I
go
would.
too deep in
Well,
that. They
I
should have went
understand.
deeper in that.
Yeah,
They should have went deeper in that. That would have been a good. That would have
yeah.
been some good drama.
yeah,
They didn't go deep enough. They was protecting them. Come on.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I
But then
don't
That's
think
all.
also
that whole
outside of
situation with the
that,
baby
they've
was real anyway. I think it was storyline for
Yeah, that
sure.
everybody says
right.
that.
It was
So do you?
storyline for
So do
sure.
you really think it's a baby? Do you really think it's his baby?
No, I don't think it's his baby.
Whose
Oh
baby?
I
wow,
don't.
Kirk's
Kirk's.
baby. Uh huh.
With the
They already
stripper,
did the DNA test. It's his baby.
it's his baby.
Oh, you think it's his baby?
Yeah, but everybody
No,
says a lot of people say it's fake though. They say that's that other dude's baby.
it
They
was for
just got paid to
storyline
say that.
Maybe they
Yeah,
need to check. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know.
because
But they
they
were
got the
that,
trying.
whole
They've
family
been
on
trying
there
to make
now. Where is he
themselves.
at?
Yeah,
but
but
that's what
they
I'm
were.
saying. They should have
Yeah,
put more into
no,
it. They should have put more into it though.
yeah, but I mean, think about it. He is like a minor compared to the children that they are showing. They're showing his older children, not the
Yeah,
actual minors. But I will say that they had been dwindling more and more through the year. So I was actually shocked this year they gave them much more of a storyline, to be honest, because
They
they
should have
haven't really
showed
been
that fight
bringing
they had in
anything
that
to the
restaurant.
show.
That's what they should have showed. They should have showed that fight in the restaurant. That's what they should have showed.
That's what they
Well,
should
they
have showed right
showed
there.
Yeah,
yeah,
that wasn't enough.
but they showed,
That
but
was all
they
blurry. You just seen a couple. You need to see the before and after mask on that. That's what they should have had. Everybody went, but ooh, what? I popped the two. You don't even.
The
You don't even know
girlfriends
what
fighting. We would have
happened.
loved to see that.
Right.
Mr.
That would have
Coleman.
been.
I don't know what reality show you watched that word hasn't been thrown up, and they I know they bleep it out, but I think every reality show that black people are on, that word has been used. So I'm not sure what shows you're watching, but
Yeah.
send them to me so I can watch them because I would love to see who's doing that.
Who doing what?
Not using the N word on their reality show.
Oh.
who's doing that?
Yeah.
I don't think I can name one. I don't think I can name one.
No.
Have fun looking for it.
Yeah, I would love to watch it.
Well, I'm okay without Mimi on that. She
Me
didn't bring much
too.
to me because if they not arguing over Stevie, I just don't. What are we doing?
Do you
Yep.
know what I realized today when I was watching people's reviews? I didn't realize that Scrappy and Mimi wasn't on the show.
What
Oh,
do you
you
mean?
didn't?
Scrappy was on there.
I literally it never crossed. I mean, I did not
Scrappy
know.
is on it.
Oh no!
Scrappy and Bambi are on it.
Oh no! They were saying Mama D and Mimi wasn't on it.
Mama D's on there too. She was on the
This
first episode
oh they
of
were
the
saying
season.
I don't watch it. So I
Mimi,
don't know.
yeah,
Maybe I
Mimi
missed
has
her.
not
Who
been
did
on there.
she do?
Say what?
Mimi stopped there since she was hanging from that shower rod.
Right.
No, she was even on the last season. I think
Yeah,
she.
one more.
I
Yeah,
thought they
one
were
more.
saying that Scrappy and Bambi and maybe because I didn't watch it. I think I watched one episode and they weren't on there, but they were saying that they didn't like it because the old cast wasn't on the show. Because
They're
I'm really
on there.
confused as to why Yandy and go back to New
Cause she
York,
moved to Atlanta.
but go
Oh,
back to New York
Yeah.
about it. Malaysia lives in Atlanta, man. She goes to LA for that show. Go back to New York while y'all filming. We don't.
Yeah, she fit in better with
Yep.
New York. It's just
Yeah.
it started that
Yep.
way, but that's because she's Mona Gold for her.
Yeah.
That's Mona's
Mhm.
So wherever she want to go, Mona gonna take her. So
And Jocelyn definitely got too big headed. I don't know what's going on with Zeus, but they need to stop that show after this season.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I
That
still
was
haven't
very
seen the one with the part with Lunel on there. I haven't seen that part.
She's like a little madam to them or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
It
part.
really
I
is
just see
weird.
somebody. I just see somebody going off about her on there. I was talking to her about that today. But
I love that girl's
She was
pussy
she
too.
was she was being paid to come on there and do some little clownery. She wasn't being paid to go sugarcoat nothing. But this is my thing.
Yeah.
If you're a woman, I'm dealing as a woman part. You're a woman and you giving away some coochie and you getting some money in return and you did it for a profit and there's no feelings there. That is a prostitute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
That
going off
show,
on.
that concept of that show is really weird.
Now the concept was stupid to me.
I
Okay.
think they gave her that platform, and then like her quote
Wait,
unquote
Princess, did y'all block
fiance.
them? Did y'all block them, Princess?
They want that $10,000.
Make sure y'all block whoever that is, because we no timeout block them. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody lost their rights.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, I
Well,
was just
good
gonna say,
people, it's
like,
been fun.
Jo-
Let me get my butt out of here. Look, I didn't my hair didn't air dry while I'm up here sitting up here talking with y'all.
I don't think that any of us said that anything needs to be canceled. I think we all said we need to stop saying cancel things.
Oh, here we go. I know I gotta
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
now.
I
So
think
tired of
I think we
hearing.
all
Yeah,
said
I'm ready
that
for a
it
revamp,
should be canceled. So
not a
maybe you weren't
cancel.
watching
There
earlier,
you go. Revamp. That's why I say
Not a
new
cancel.
people. That's right. New people. Come on.
but you
Because
also
all
be
these
real.
shows,
That's
they
when they
just need
revamp.
fresh faces.
But you also be careful with that because when they revamp with new people, they hate it.
yep,
Well,
yep.
Well, it don't have to be all. Obviously, you would keep
Housewives of
Jasmine.
Atlanta that have been revamping. The only thing they want is the old people back.
Yeah.
They don't care about
Yeah.
nothing else. They want the old people back. So revamping is
You're
not a
right.
good idea.
but this is the whole
No.
thing. The people who started, they don't want they keep on their price to go up, 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 up. And so it gets to the point where the network don't want them because like, hey, I'm not gonna pay you all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to also think about this. Let's say we all love Living Single. What if they revamp the cast every time? We would not keep watching
No.
that.
No.
Right.
Absolutely not. Or girlfriends. Your
Yeah.
favorite, so Deb. Or
Well, now hold
girlfriends.
on now. You better never revamp that. They reboot that. If
You're
there's
like, wait a minute.
a
You're like,
different
wait a
Maya
minute. You went
Lynn
too far.
show or Lynn, I'm not watching that because ain't no way. I would never watch that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never. Me
So the
neither.
people who love that show, why do y'all want them to keep revamping the people? Potomac has done very well because they've kept the cast there. Yes,
Yep.
Monique has left, but they what are in like season like 6 now?
Yeah.
It's been the same cast. So yes,
Yeah, but that's what Atlanta used to do. And then when they had when Kim abruptly left, and they had to kind of like start filling those slots, it was only because the OGs started to leave. Like Lisa Wu left, and then Kim left.
Yeah.
Like then they had to start filling those slots with like Portia and all these other people. That's the only reason that they even had a new cast.
but I think it's
now,
a trial and error situation. But when Portia came, she stayed. You know,
Yeah.
when Kenya came, she stayed. So we were able to
Yeah.
get used to them. But like now, even with Marlo, it's like she stayed the entire time. But like with Drew and Latoya, we didn't ask for that.
no.
I
We
like
didn't ask for that.
Drew. I know nobody
I
likes Drew, but I
didn't
like
watch
Drew. I can get
And
one
I
more
like
season
Drew
with
Sidora, but even when Shamari came, like I was like,
I didn't. Yeah, exactly. We didn't need Shamari, but I'd like her
I
on
did
Portia.
like Eva though. I did like Eva.
I
Yeah, I like
did
Eva
like
too.
Eva, but
Yeah.
Eva was pregnant the whole time. She could never take the cast
Yeah.
trip. She was always
Yeah.
sick, so she couldn't really give as much, of the drama like she could
There you
have
go.
if she,
Right.
but whatever. But that's
I think
neither
they
here
need to
nor
bring Phaedra
there.
back.
Who
Bring
back?
Phaedra.
Who?
I don't
Phaedra.
want Paige to come back.
Oh my
I
God.
think Phaedra's
Imagine how they
done.
would stir up.
I
All
literally.
right, good people. I'm gonna say good night to all you guys, and you guys have a nice night.
All right.
You too. Good
All
night.
right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, see, Esleo. Okay, and I can agree with this. Drew is so dry. I like her career. She's cute though. I like her career, but I don't want to
Yeah.
see Housewives of Atlanta. She's too young to be there.
But she
She's
also
still trying to get
wasn't.
a.
She
She's
was also
still trying to
getting
have
red
an
all the
acting
time.
career. Like this is not the way. It's not the way.
And she's not exactly.
Yeah, I'm okay
she's
with
an
like seeing them
actress.
done
She's
with their
not a
situation and
reality
just
star.
strictly a housewife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Uncle Charles?
Hey, Uncle Charles. Yeah, she's not a reality girl. She, her husband, I think he's very handsome, but I feel like she is too, like when she comes on, I do see a little bit of sincerity, but I don't see her being, the real. I feel like she feels like she's on TV. You know what I mean? Like she will smile a lot. She's also like, come on, guys. Like I feel like she's like being a little bit more safe and scripted instead of just showing like the real her. Unlike Portia, when she first came on, she didn't know anything. She just went on show and was just being herself. And I think then she grew into where she is now. And I think that's how Drew and any other new person should start. Like Latoya started that way, but we just didn't like her. You know what I mean?
Latoya
Like,
was a mess. She was a
mess.
and she
She
was
was a
an
hot mess.
ambush to me. I didn't like that. Uncle Charles, I
Yeah.
hope you get better, man. Seriously.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Uncle Charles.
Take care of your sinuses.
Oh,
Um,
oh, feel better.
Mhm.
I was like, wait, what's going on with Uncle Charles? Real quick. I lost
Right.
track. Well, I didn't know what y'all was talking about. I was like, what did I miss? Well, Uncle Charles, I hope you get better, man.
Yes, please feel better.
Yes, please feel better.
Yeah, with Latoya, it just was. I
Eva,
honestly think they
wait.
made her career go down.
So let's go through the comments a little
Yeah.
bit. Eva brought just Eva to me. I love Eva from America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
So when Eva came,
too.
and she was a whole different type of person. She was giving us, you know, African American woman with the dreads, and she was like peace and blessings. I don't know what shade is, but I'm gonna throw it to you. I love that. I love the fact she didn't know what she was doing. I loved it because I was like,
no, Eva, no. If you really loved Eva on America's Next Top Model,
she was
she
throwing
knows what
shade.
shade is.
Yeah, she was throwing
Right.
shade.
That's what I'm saying. She was saying on Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know what shade is, but I'm throwing the shade. Like she was giving all the. I loved it about her, because everybody's purposely throwing shade. He was like, I don't even know what shade is, but you know what, your baby, your baby looks great. You know, she was just she was giving shade without giving shade. Like I love that about her. And they hate when people don't purposely throw shade, but I love the side shade. Like, you know, your hair looks good, but you look bad. Like I love all that.
Yeah, I loved it. You know, when she passed the peach, I loved it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
That's
got
what she was on ATL. But when she was on Top Model, it was like straight. It was straight shade. She just gave.
But
it
she
to
had
you.
a goal
She
on
just
Top Model though. She needed to
Yeah.
win something. On Housewives of Atlanta, she didn't need to win anything.
No.
So she didn't have that same drive. I liked her being who she was. So I like.
But she also understood. She also understood how reality TV works, and she knew that the OGs. She knew not to
So
try to go against the
you think that
OGs.
America's Next Top Model was about shade?
No, I felt like she was shading on the show because she wanted to win, like you said. You're right. She wanted to win. She had to shake all those girls' confidence. She was stunning, very photogenic, but it wasn't enough. She was a little more ratchet. She had to like bully, I hate to say it, but kind of like bully her way into, because she was one of the shorter girls, kind of like push her way through so she could be noticed. And I get it, I got it. But on Housewives, we knew that Nene was the queen bee, right? So she's not going to bully her way in. She's going to try to befriend these girls. So she's not going to do her old Eva shade. She's going to do her, I'm a housewife now, I'm a housewife too kind of shade.
Yeah.
And she was a real wife. So
and she's a real wife. Yep.
And I like to see that. I feel like bring that to the table, because you can bring your shadiness, you can bring your real life, your husband, your babies, all into one. And that's
and
what
if I would have
housewife.
If I would have came in, I would have been like Eva too. Like I've already done. Like this is lowbrow to me. Like y'all doing lowbrow stuff. I don't know what shade is, but it looks what it's giving. What it's giving, and I would have moved on. And I would have like, I don't know what shade. I would have done the same thing. I don't have to come here. And y'all know I know how to shade. I was the queen of shade before y'all was the queen of shade. So.
It's true. Even before Nene. Nene, she was the queen of shade before Nene.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be honest, for real.
Yep.
But
so y'all like this is old stuff to me. This is lowbrow. Yes, your hair looks cute. I would have gave all that. I would have gave all that.
But even as a friend of the show, she was still giving shade. I loved it.
Yeah,
she came on. She was just like, "Did what?"
Yeah.
And then she was like, "They stole your bag. What?" I loved it. Yeah, I wish she would have stayed a little bit longer. But I just think she wasn't prepared for the dragon of it all. I think she wanted to kind of settle in. And
I don't think anyone ever really dragged her though.
They
was
did,
like.
Though.
It was like, girl, you shade, but you don't know how to shade. No one really shaded her or dragged her.
Yeah,
it was
she
like,
did.
girl, you know what shade is.
That's the
Yeah,
thing
and
with
maybe at the
Mimi.
reunion when she told her she was social distancing, but
Right.
Who's Portia said that, right?
yeah, Portia said that was
They
Okay.
drug her.
yeah.
They drug
But
her
I'm
a little
saying
bit.
during the time of the show, y'all take care. There's mods in the chat. Take care of whoever that I can't see what's going on. So just take care of what's going on in the chat. We're gonna still have a good show. During the show, I don't think that there was any shade that they gave Eva where Eva needed to like say, because Eva was throwing the shade out, was saying like, did I shade? Oh, because she called Cynthia mother or something like that, right?
Yes. Yep.
So like she was
Which I
giving,
love. Which I love.
yeah,
Because
I
she's
wasn't,
I did
right.
I
too.
wasn't shading you. I was just saying like, you're older. Like she was giving the shade, but she was like, I wasn't shading you. Like I love that.
Right.
Like it was shade, but not really shade. Depends on how you look at the shade. But it was shade. I
Right.
loved it.
But it was shade until she told one person, the other person brought up that she told them, and she was just like, "This is what I really meant is that she did it first, child." Like then she switched it up. I did like that. I did like that. I will say. However, I will say too, like like outside of like Eva, like even Portia when she first started, I would have chose Eva every time. To be honest, like
Yeah,
when
me
they
too.
all first started, I mean, like the newer ladies,
Yeah.
they were not worth a second season. I didn't even think Phaedra, her first season, was worth a second season. Then after the
So
reunion, when she was funny, being like, "Woo, child," and all her faces and stuff, then I was like, okay, she needs a season 2. Fine, you know.
I don't know if Rick Irv is in here, but he always says we always transition off of the main topic. But I want to ask y'all something. How do y'all
Yeah.
feel about Kenya?
Oh,
Mm,
you go
actually,
first,
I like
girl.
Kenya. Kenya don't really bother me too much. I like her. She does
Can
what
you?
needs to be done for Real Housewives in a way. And I didn't like her at first, but I'm starting to have a soft spot for her because of the whole Mark situation. I hate seeing a woman get treated like that. Everyone says she deserves it, but I just hate seeing it.
I love Kenya. Can't trash equals.
I do not love.
People hate Kenya, but I think that Kenya is the life of the show. If Nene comes back, if she can't spar with Kenya, there's no show. There's still gonna be the low ratings. Kenya brings everything that needs to be brought to that show.
Yep.
And I think that I like her because one, I love her story. Like she fought for herself. Her mother thing going on. I hate that. That's what I can't stand. Phaedra. Was it Phaedra who said about her mom?
Marlo. I think it was Marlo.
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 Yeah. When they went
Yeah, I couldn't stand Marlo
Marlo.
for a very long time because of that. Because I'm like, that's nasty. Like I didn't like.
Marlo hits low below belt sometimes, and it's like,
Yeah.
girl, you on TV.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
But
when they
Marlo,
read her
that's
about her,
because Marlo also, yeah, but Marlo also scraped and scratched her way up too, and so she fights dirty. We saw all her mug shots too. Sorry, Marlo,
Yep.
but we
yeah.
did.
Oh, also a lot of y'all like this is why y'all are part of this tribe. Hold on, I gotta go back up because I keep saying I like Kenya. I like Kenya. I love Kenya. Team Kenya for life. Oh, Kenya still as fuck.
I don't like Kenya. I'm just.
Kenya.
I get it. I get why you say that, and I even
I love Kenya.
I respect the fact that even Nene said that she feels like she's good for the show.
For the show.
Yeah.
For me, I was fine when she left. If she's on there, I'm like whatever. I didn't like the whole Bolo dragging it out for like dragging the season down with this whole Bolo thing. I felt like she was just trying to reach for the storyline because she couldn't show the baby and Mark was treating her horribly. So I don't need to have. I don't live for her like that. But
I know people didn't like that with the
Miss
Bolo.
Spiller, the job is done. I just did. Thank you for telling me that because I didn't know who y'all was talking about.
She did drag it out, but what would we have for the season really? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. So then why do you love her? If she's supposed to be so entertaining on her own, and she took over for Nene as the queen bee, right? As she took over for Nene as the queen bee, then why weren't you the queen?
Can you go do Kenya best?
Sincere has a question for y'all. He says, I don't know if it's a guy or girl because I can't see the picture, but it says question for the ladies on the panel. How come Marlo never got a peach?
I don't think she needs
Because
peach. I'm sorry.
I don't
Y'all
think she
do.
needs a peach either. And
Yeah,
also because
I realize she just got one though, right?
Yeah, she just got one for this season.
she got one.
And
Yeah,
I felt
she
like
did. Because
it
she
wasn't
needed
really
to get one this
deserved. I mean, I
season.
don't want to say deserved because she's been on there, but I think they gave it to her because they're scrambling with the cast right now.
I think they're scrambling. I agree. I feel like they're scrambling with the cast, but I also feel like Nene's not there. So she was brought onto the show as a friend of Nene, and then she was
Yep.
Kenya's friend. They both fell out with her, and she kind of hung around, and then she found her way kind of in because she had been on there for so long, and so they finally broke down and gave her a peach. But Andy said, I don't think she brings enough to the show to have a peach because at that time she wasn't showing her personal life. But now that she's like an auntie, mama, and she adopted her nephews or whatever, she has a little bit more of a storyline. You can't just be the one, pulling someone's hair and then running away laughing with your girlfriend, and your girlfriend's not on the show no more. So I mean. And for the longest time until this last season, her and Kenya weren't friends anymore. So finally, she got a few allies, which is also why she wasn't in the show. But now she has a few allies, other than Portia. And I feel like since they don't have a Nene, she's like the Nene version of the side friend. And so they made her a main person because they don't have a Nene.
Yeah, they're kind of like struggling a little bit right now. So I think she's probably been asking them like, "What's up?" Like,
yeah, she did. She
probably
was.
didn't care.
No, she wanted to.
Marlo is reality show gold.
Yep.
Yeah, but she said on Hollywood Unlocked, she was like,
she didn't need it.
I want to be. Yeah, she was just like,
she didn't need it. She said that. But yeah. Marlo is reality show TV gold. Yeah. So them waiting this long to give her that one, I would get them dust if I was her. I would once you gave me that.
That's what I'm saying. She should have gone on to like.
I wouldn't give them anything because it took y'all this long. I would get my check that y'all gonna pay me for this, and I would come back as a friend of the show because what I heard.
Deb, do you think that she is good? Reality TV show gold for the show, or do you think she should have gone like to a Zeus or to a We and had her own Marlo show?
I think that someone should have given Marlo a show way before this.
Even if
outside of the
Marlo could have gave us a whole fashion show, like a show about fashion. Right. Marlo has so much in her, and because of her record, they're not. But y'all have a show called My Wives, like.
Yeah.
Are we really sitting here penalizing Marlo because the things that she's done? You have a show called Marlo.
I don't think that they were, but what I'm saying is you just
that's what they've been saying is the reason why she didn't get a peach was because of her history.
Yeah.
No, she didn't get a peach because she wasn't good for that show. She should have had her own show.
She wasn't good for what show? Housewives of Atlanta?
Housewives. She's not a housewife.
Marlo is the reason why Nene even came up because she taught her what fashion was. She's definitely
her on the side.
It's almost like Mia coming into Potomac to me. That's how I feel. It's like Mia coming to Potomac, and she didn't need to teach Karen anything but the fabulousness of Marlo. Nene needs that. That's why she is who she is today because of Marlo.
I agree.
But I don't think so. I think that Nene obviously looked better, but Nene
has said this.
Yes, she has. But what I'm saying is, as a stylist, not her fitting into the rest of what those ladies do, which is sit around and have cocktails and happy hour and have hors d'oeuvres and stuff. No, she's not about that life like that.
I think so.
I think she is.
I think the only thing that excludes her is the husband.
No. She's like a hustler. In fact, she should have been in the movie Hustlers with J-Lo.
All of them are hustlers, though. Nene was a hustler.
Not like her. Not like her.
Who married a rich man who got a reality TV show.
But she's married. No. She's married. She still was able to be married. And when she was around the other housewives,
Nene is married. There's no other women besides Candy who got a husband because of the show, which Marlo could have probably done that. Portia came on and she lost her husband. Cynthia wasn't married.
But listen, listen to what you're saying. She didn't do that. She's been on the show for longer than a lot of these people, and she didn't get a husband. So now
Because she was a friend to the show. It wasn't important to her.
Yeah, I don't think.
So maybe if she was a part of
the
the show, that it would have happened. But we're looking at her. But she has created so much. She's created more content than some of the cast members.
She has.
I think
mean,
if they would have gave her a peach or offered her a peach a long time ago, it would have been pressure for her to get a husband. I think she probably was like,
and why pressure her into getting a husband because she's a part of the show? Who is this? Okay. I'm gonna make some of y'all minds because Miss Drea, I was trying to do it from my phone. I'm about to make some of y'all minds because I don't know what's going on in chat. I can't see anything. We having a conversation. So I'm about to make some of you guys mods in the chat because I can't see what any of you guys are talking about.
But that's a good point. I had to really think about it. A lot of them got married on the show. Cynthia, Candy.
They did, but Cynthia
They all got husbands because of the show.
Cynthia already had her man, and we knew, kind of whatever. I'm just saying. I like Marlo.
Well, Marlo came in with a man too. It just wasn't someone that she was going to marry, but she came in with a man. We didn't see her,
but we never saw him. That's what I was gonna say, and that's the problem with Kenya. Like, you can't say I'm getting married or I have a man, and we can't see him ever. And the show is called Housewives, and everybody's talking about their men. I feel like when the show first started, they were all married, and then as the other
when that show first started, Kim, the only white woman that was on there, she didn't have a husband. She had a sugar daddy.
She had a big papa.
No one cared about her not having a husband on that show. So we can't do it to the black woman on that show because we did it out to Kim. We didn't do it to Kim. So let these women that's coming on here, we can't say, well, this is Housewives. Because none of them have a husband besides Karen. From season 1.
And Ashley, and that's really Ashley wasn't season 1, so I don't think Ashley was season 1.
But when it's the black seasons, they don't have it. They don't have husbands. Okay, Princess.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But I also feel like, those shows kind of turned into that initially, like the Kim was like the black sheep. She was the one-off, kind of, I'm not married.
Kim didn't marry Big Daddy,
but he takes care of me.
Big Papa. She didn't marry Big Papa.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is when they started the show, she was like one of the rare ones that was not married, and I feel like
Sheree wasn't married. Sheree wasn't married. Her and Bob was going through a divorce.
They were, but they were still married. Going through a divorce, you're still married. However,
I'll give you that.
I feel like a lot of these other housewife shows that came after ATL started to adapt the whole.
But so were all the white ones? Were they all married on their shows?
That's what I'm talking about. No. That's what I said. No. That's what I'm talking about. Like the other ones that came after ATL, the other white shows with housewives. They started to adapt. Would start to bleed in to the older, more seasoned.
So why do we hold the black women accountable for them not being married? Then that's why I don't understand that.
I don't know. I just feel like Marlo came on as a friend of the show. She was settled as a friend of the show, and nobody really. She didn't want to show anything more, and weren't really.
Marlo was trying to give everything that she had, but they wouldn't give her anything. So she gave what she wanted to because she had the right to, because they didn't pay her to give what she need, what they want, what she wanted.
That's true. But then why would you want to keep being a friend of the show?
Because I'm getting a check.
It's a job, yeah.
but if her check wasn't enough, then why would you still want to do it?
She never actually. Marlo, I'm gonna say. Let me come back to this. Marlo has never complained about her check. She actually said that she doesn't mind what she gets. She doesn't. Yeah. She never has complained about that check. The people that watch the show complain about that check. And Princess, I don't know how to do it while I'm on the live, so I just have to go. I'm making y'all minds because I can't. I don't know how to take it in slow mo or whatever. But Marlo's never complained about her check ever. She's always said even when she goes to watch what happens live, she said, "I'm fine with my check." Because I can say what I want to say and move the hell on. She always says that.
Princess, come on, and then you can tell So Deb how to do it.
No. They talking about the people in the chat because I guess there's people trolling in the chat and I can't see it, and I can't see how to put this on slow mo or anything. But from now
That's
on,
what
it's
I'm
gonna be.
saying. But she knows, right? Doesn't she know how to do it? And she
Well,
the one to tell you?
she's talking to me. She's talking to me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no,
I'm excited to see what Marlo's going to bring as a peach holder this season.
me
I
too.
really am.
So then
I
we're gonna
don't
get
mind
more.
any. I don't mind any of those ladies. I don't know who else they're gonna try to get because it keeps changing because the show is kind of, that's why they delayed the filming of it because it's kind of up in the air. I don't. I never minded Marlo. I didn't say I didn't like her. I like her. But I feel like I'm also fine with her just being a friend of the show because when she, her friends of the show are like the older cast members. So I don't mind her at all. I just feel like the question was asked by somebody in the audience saying, how do we feel about her getting a peach? I feel fine. But who else is gonna be there?
Yeah. I think they
She's
should bring on
definitely
one of the
not the star
Cherish
of the
girls
show. Really?
from the Encore. The Cherish twins. One of them
What?
just got married.
No, they're horrible. They broke up the
You
whole
think so? I
cast.
think that would just be so funny.
Really?
You know who I would love? Not those Sheriff twins because I would never even watch. I would
I
literally
like
never
them.
watch it.
Really?
I would
I
love for.
really
I would,
don't like them.
you know who I would love though is Nivea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her. Yeah,
I
I
would
love
love for
her.
Nivea to get a chance for people because
To
Nivea was so
flourish and really see her.
yeah, and me growing up like I love Nivea.
Yes.
So for
Yeah.
and because Candy's there, and I think that there was someone from that show trying to get Candy over there. Oh, Samari trying to get her on Encore. I would love to see
Oh,
Nivea over there.
I would love to too because
I
she's
would love
really
to
real.
too.
She's been
Yeah,
through a lot. She has a lot of those, kind of. So and she's funny. She's really funny.
and she's
She's
been a
very
wife multiple
talented.
times. She's been
Yep.
a
Yes,
wife,
she has.
so
Yep, she's been a
she
wife.
can actually give some content. I think that Nivea, she deserves it. Nivea's been through a lot.
Yes, she
She
has.
definitely deserves it. I would love to see that.
She
I hope
deserves it.
Candy can push that or pitch that because that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
Me too. And
That would be
I feel
amazing.
so bad. Or Todd, I mean, because he produces the Encore show, so he could hopefully get her
Right.
over there.
so
But
Todd
I
produces
mean,
that.
oh yeah, with Carlos King. Carlos King
Yep,
and
he sure
Todd
I didn't know
does.
that.
executive produces the Encore. So I mean, I just feel like she's gone through a lot. She's been so honest. She's held nothing back. I feel so bad that Lil Wayne, basically made her end her career, and I just feel like it's her time to come up there. If all these unknown people that we didn't know about, we did know about her, just let
That's
her
what
go
it's
up and
Housewives is
do her
for.
thing.
That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which is
I'm gonna take y'all down because I want to open up this stuff and get off here because there's a lot of stuff going on in the
okay.
chat. I hate that I'm doing this. I don't want people to get being attacked in my chat.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take y'all down, open up this stuff, and get off of here.
Right.
And
Thank
I'm gonna get my
you.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys so much. I told you, Cynthia, last time I said when I do basketballs, I want you to be here. I love your commentary about it.
I
And
promised I would, so that's why I logged in. Here I am.
and watch D. I'm gonna extend that to you as well.
Thank
I love
you.
our commentary. So whenever I do basketball wise, are you on Instagram?
I am. I follow you.
Okay, inbox me on Instagram so I can contact you because when I do this again, I will inbox y'all, find out a good time we can do it together, and then make this whole thing for us. But I appreciate you guys. I don't want people to get attacked in my comment section. I don't
All
like
right.
that.
Yeah, that's
I
But thank you guys
understand.
so much.
Have a
Thank
good night,
you.
sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You too. You
Bye.
too. Y'all, I'm only standing here right now because I want to open up this stuff because I got it today. And I'm sorry for my mods that are going through stuff in the chat because that's weird. Like, I don't know who that is. I don't know why they're doing that stuff. But I don't want the people who send me stuff to not get to see what I got for y'all either. So let me open this so I can shut this. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not even going to do it. I'm gonna do this in another video, y'all, because this is too much. I love y'all, and I will just come back on another one. I'm so sorry that y'all been going through that stuff in the chat, and I'm gonna talk to my mods. I gotta go through and find out who my mods are because I just sent out those things to people who said they wanted to, and I think only portion knows who my mods are, so I don't know who they are. But I'm sorry y'all went through that in the chat. So I will open up this stuff on another time, and let's just end this chat. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.